Right. Okay. Okay. So, good evening, Twitch. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to season 3, episode 2. We have had a rough couple of weeks and/or month, health-wise, across the entirety of the cast. Multiple technical issues, etc. So, hopefully, he says with a degree of optimism, fingers crossed, tonight we'll go off without a hitch. No technical issues whatsoever. So give it 5 minutes and everything will go horribly wrong. However, hopefully everything will go right. We start this evening's session, evening for me, happy times on everyone, with Clarabelle in the Iron Tower, high up in the garden that has been there since about 4 or 5 years ago, the inception of the Iron Clan and the creation of the Pentacles. And you're there with a Stray, a Dago, a few others who happen to be there. And what brought you here, Clarabelle? What happened?
I fixed it. I figured it out. My mic wasn't picking up for some reason, but we fixed it.
Huh.
So, through a little deal with a Stray, we ended up talking about some Lilin things, and we managed to connect a few dots. One of them being, if you're in the Discord and you read the Downtime Roleplay, Claire has been going to different Lilin gardens across New York, and she's realized they all have the same repeating item. A large obsidian stone that has a bunch of glyphs written in it. I was trying to get the words out.
Yes!
I was trying to get the words out. Glyphs written in it that at first she couldn't read, but now she can, and she realizes it's just a mark of Lilith. And she couldn't figure out, because every garden of significance, it seems, has one. And her garden, that you guys have seen her go through down a few times, where she's growing these fruits that Kindred can eat, and it's like a supplement for blood. She's realizing, hey, maybe my garden has one, and she went looking through it with a Stray. I think they spent like 4 or 5 hours looking and could not find one. So eventually she sits down with Stray, and they're thinking, and she's trying to put 2 and 2 together of, okay, look, we can't find it, but it's very clear that it's here in the tower somewhere. And it finally clicks to Claire. Every time she's touched one of these stones, she's had some type of vision, and she recognizes that the only place in the tower she's ever had it was back in season 1, was when she got baptized. And she kind of recalls, so she looks at a Stray and she goes, what is the blood pool in the Pinnacle Garden made out of? And a Stray just casually, she goes, oh, it's just that black obsidian. And they're like, that's it, that's what we need. So she rushes up there, and her and a Stray quickly drain the pool of all of its blood, and she realizes, yeah, this is the anchor we were looking for. And
that was where we left it.
That was where it was. No, she calls a Dago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she starts putting 2 and 2 together. She's like, okay, I'm carrying 3 babies right now. Lilith has says that there's 4 pillars that need to be done, but there's not 4 pillars. And she's putting 2 and 2 together, the 4 pillars of the 4 branches of the Iron Clan, the swords, the pentacles, the chalice, the swords, the pentacles, the rods, and the chalices. And so far she's only managed to create the pentacles, the swords, and the rods. And she's like, well, what's a chalice? So she looks at a Stray, because a Stray was like, oh, you know, I helped make the pentacles, and she knows Mercurio helped make the rods, and she knows that the swords are Venture. She's like, well, who the fuck made a chalice? And a Stray goes, it's a salubri. And she's like, oh, you mean the one I just killed? So she summons a Dago, who I can't say that word. I can't say the D word. I can never pronounce it, but she does it via ritual. So she knows that.
Diablerie. Like El Diablo hot sauce. Diablerie.
Diablerie.
Valerie Diablerie.
Okay, anywho, she commits a ritual diablerie, so she eats the girl, but she can pass that power and everything on. So she asks Adago, hey, can I have it? And Adago's like, are you sure? Like, you do realize then she will be in you. And Clara's like, yes, I want it. Give it to me. Like, if that's what made it, and I've been with everybody else, I've had their blood, I'm creating them, then maybe this is what creates the chalice. And that's where we left off.
Yeah. And I will add one final note. When you smeared your blood after draining the pool onto the rock, and all of the glyphs sort of came alive, saying just the same name over and over and over, and writhing of Lilith, 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 Lilith. So yeah. And that's where we left off, with Adago sort of stood there, are you sure? And you saying yes.
Yes, she was sure. She is sure.
So, audience, one quick injected admin note for tonight's session. I will be trying to minimize the number of accents I attempt, because quite a large number of the accents that are involved in tonight's session are accents that could be considered really offensive if I do them very, very badly, or are just offensive if I do them at all. So I am probably not going to do them unless they're generic white people accents. So I'm sorry, Middle America, you're going to get a lot of your accents thrown back at you. Of all the accents I do, that's probably it. Because there's a lot of ethnic accents involved in tonight's session, which I will not be attempting, even though I probably could, and offend absolutely everybody and do a terrible job. So, moving on. So, Astrea's stood there, Adago is stood there. The garden is in a state of suspense, atmospherically speaking, you might say. And you are still sort of half in, half out the totally a hot tub, with, as you are now looking at it with your new perspective, the fact that this obsidian bowl, big enough to sit 8 people in, has wooden planking carefully arranged around it, and insulation and caulking that carefully makes it look like a hot tub that, with any effort, you can easily see never really belonged there. You never paid attention to it before. And Adago looks at you and says, "Are you? Do you want to do this?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Then best get in the tub.
Okay. She turns around. She goes back down the steps, up until the last little jump that she has to go down into it, and she does. She gets back in. Kind of just standing in the empty bottom, totally a hot tub.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that there's 4 carved channels that do lead out to holes, but someone has then again, now that it's empty, somebody's very clearly added tubes and then, mastic or whatever around to seal the tubes in with modern piping, etc., to allow blood to flow and be circulated. But Adago climbs in as well, carefully, primly almost, pulling her dress up because it's quite roughly. But the cauldron, for the first time in a long time, is dry. Possibly ever. Barring your little smear of blood on one side. And she slides down almost to the bottom of it and sits cross-legged and gestures for you to join her.
As she does, she just walks over and kind of sits like in front of her, like knee to knee type, but like just enough that they're not touching in front of her cross-legged.
Close, but not too close. Yeah. And Adago holds out a hand and says, I don't normally carry a big knife. I know you do. I'm going to need it.
Right, right. She lifts up the side of her dress and pulls out
And
the
Clarabelle
big
is
ass Bowie
frozen
knife.
in Paul's face. Oh, there you go. You're back. Everything moved. You're fine.
No,
You froze
that
with a
was
kissy face
me.
for a hot second.
No, that was me. That's me going.
Oh, okay. It just stuck so exactingly frozen. I thought the internet had died.
It was either that or eat my hair.
Okay. No, that's fine. So, do you hand off a knife?
Yeah, she reaches under her dress, and pulls out big ass Bowie knife. Kind of just hands it to her.
She takes it from you, and she holds out her arm and puts it straight through. And you watch her grit her teeth as she saws it up between the arm bones. And as the bones naturally twist, she rotates the knife to follow, then pulls the knife out and inserts it above the elbow and does the same until her arm is a bloom of red VT, and it starts to fill the bottom, just the bottom of the tub where you're sitting, until you are both sat in a little rippling pool of VT. And then she focuses for a moment, and the wounds close almost to a stop. And all that is left is one small trickle connecting her to the pool. She wipes the knife off on her dress and then hands it back to you. And she says, Now you.
Does it have to be a certain arm?
No.
She does it on her right arm, the opposite of her blood jewel. And
Okay.
she mimics a Dago.
Make a stamina roll, please, at difficulty 7 to do this. I will point out this would normally be difficulty 9. However, you're a path rating 8 Lilin. Pain can go bite one. Specifically, it is part of your path.
3. You said 7.
Yes. You may willpower if you wish.
Absolutely. I definitely got 1 success.
Yeah, thank heavens for willpower. So it is. Oh, wow. Doing it yourself is the difference. You've been hurt a lot. You've been stabbed, cut, tortured, burned. But this, oh, wow. Doing it yourself for a change with this big knife is different. But you do manage to wound yourself sufficiently. And eventually, you lose 3 blood points.
Okay.
And she signals for you to stop. What does that leave you on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blood points.
Okay. And she signals for you to heal, to close your wounds bar.
Okay.
1 small piece like her.
Okay. How much will that cost to heal? Okay.
1.
Okay.
She then reaches out her arm in like that sort of, that kind of grasp to mirror
she reaches
yours.
out and grabs.
Yeah. And as your VT spill over each other's forearms, she leans in and goes to touch forehead to forehead.
Okay. She leans in the same. She's mimicking or mirroring, correct?
Yeah, mirroring. Yeah.
She's mirroring.
And then you hear her voice with your enhanced hearing. You can hear her whisper a ritual. You're not. It's you can hear it. You just can't quite make it out. It's that strange sibilant susurrus that you've heard her use before. That tip of the tongue kind of vibe.
Okay.
And slowly but surely, your vision darkens, reddens, and as you're watching her eyes, forehead to forehead, you notice her eyes slowly turning completely red with VT, much as you assume yours do, until tears fall down. I would like you to make a willpower roll, please. Permanent willpower rating. We know how these usually go. Extremely one end or the other. I would like you to make a willpower roll, difficulty 6, please, to begin with.
Okay. Okay. I got this. I got this one. 2 successes.
As you sit there
Wait!
with a dagger. What?
Ah! They redeemed it right as I rolled. I had an extra die for that.
Oh no! Well, conveniently, here's the good news. This is the easiest roll. The next one's harder, so you're gonna want that
I'm
one.
saving. Yeah, we'll save that.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah. So, as you come to and your vision clears, you and Adego are sat in a huge desert. Red sand as far as the eye can see.
My dream's coming back.
And in the sky, it's a odd orangey yellowy red, almost like a sunrise or sunset, but it doesn't change, it doesn't move, and the clouds boil like monochrome semi-transparent things, letting the red light through. And as you sit there staring into her eyes, a third figure appears. A horrifying, broken, fragmented jigsaw piece-like version of Kinley is there. Half of various areas missing, but almost like a partial reconstruction of Kinley. Sat next to you both, with her hands, one on each of your arms. And Adego simply waits to see what you do.
I'm more focused on the ritual than any of the surroundings. So if anything, it would be more of I turn to look at Kinley, but I don't say anything. More of I'm waiting to see what Adego or her does.
Adego reaches out with her free hand into the space between you and closes her hand around empty air, which turns to a large obsidian flake like a dagger. And she carefully jams it into the heart of Kinley. And Kinley doesn't move. Then she releases it, pulling her hand back. And you can see, as she pulls her hand back, threads of vitae sticking almost to the dagger, the flake, and she eventually pulls her hand free, snapping those threads.
Damn it, threads.
Well, more like sticky goo, not literal thread.
No. I know. It's Claire's obsession with threads. She sees them everywhere. She looks to Adego more for guidance, kind of like, what do I?
Adego gestures at the knife.
I'll reach out and like grab the handle.
Willpower roll, please.
Yep, but difficulty?
Difficulty 8.
God damn it.
With that extra dice.
I know. Zero.
As you close your hand around it, you feel Kinley's presence surge into your mind, screaming, howling, desperately alone. All her last memories are fear, rejection, self-hatred, failure, all things that you are cruelly familiar with yourself. And you can feel that echo coming off of her. I would like you to make a conviction roll, please. However, because of your path rating, it is only difficulty 4. Because what do Lillans believe in more than anything else?
Pain is teaching. 2
Exactly.
successes.
2. Despite the horror and the pain and the empathy you can feel, you maintain contact with the knife handle. What do you do?
I don't do anything. I kind of just stare at her, waiting for her to be done, if that makes sense. Like, yay, we're here. You gotta stop. She doesn't believe in comforting when you're having mental breakdown. She's a harsh teacher.
Okay. I would like you to make a conviction roll, please.
Yes.
At difficulty 4, because of your path and your rating, etc.
3 successes.
There we go. Your conviction holds true. As you sit there, and despite the buffeting, the horror, the shared pain, you can feel what she can feel. You endure, like you've endured so many trials before, until you feel like she's almost the husk, like she's emptied herself out at you, and it's just sat there.
Are you done?
Nothing happens.
She looks back towards Adego, like, what do I do?
Take her life.
Why does it suddenly hurt? She's
Because you're the
empathetic.
one doing it.
Yeah, she's empathetic as shit. She can't take life. She This is actually hard for her. She's never taken a life willingly. Damn you. She Yeah, her humanity is showing. Yeah, but she's got to do it. So she does it the only way she knows is going to be quick and painless without biting, and it doesn't look like it can be exactly done by the way you're describing her. So she yanks the dagger out the heart and right through her third eye, so it's a quick, easy death.
You rip the dagger out and you go to stab it into her third eye. Make a willpower roll, please. At difficulty 6, and I will roll Kinley's willpower, as you are now in a willpower contest during Diablerie.
You said 6, yes?
Yes, it is contested, so you both roll.
Jeez, okay. 3.
And the good news is for you, her willpower pool is not like that. However, she equals you.
Okay.
You're going, as the contest of wills continues, you hear inside you, it's like a bell is ringing, like a vibration is building up, like Himalayan singing bowls, like that resonance starting out at
Okay.
I would like you to roll again, please.
Same roll and
Yep,
difficulty?
exact same roll. And you might want to copy paste the command just in case.
Okay.
What did you get?
2.
Okay. You feel Kinley's spirit surge into you,
Mm-hmm.
and at first it feels like I'm getting there, and then you watch as your arm, instead of it being the strangely perfect skin you now have, and that slight undead pallor with a strange vigor, it looks human suddenly, like Kinley's skin did. I would like you to roll again.
Yep. 2 again.
Oh, the dice bot hates you, apparently.
Mm-hmm. She's not gonna stop no matter what happens.
She's clawing her way inside of you. Slowly but surely, you feel warmth, humanity, life, sympathy. That you've always had empathy, but you've never had that strange human conceit of just willfully feeling sad to feel sad before. What would Clarabelle lean on in a moment such as this, where her very existence might be imperiled?
Her purpose.
Conviction roll, please. Difficulty 4.
3 successes.
You do not waver as the presence of Kinley forces its way inside your soul. And in that desert, beyond time, beyond space, beyond the reality you know your body is resting in, you see other shadows begin to appear. A cat-like figure, crouched, ready to pounce. A haughty, winged, angry, predatory figure, waiting for a breeze. You see an inky black shadow, as old as time, cast behind them both, and 2 horns sticking out of its head. And beside you, in the dirt, is a mask. A demonic looking mask of black obsidian and white lines, like it's been shattered and put back together.
Damn you. She knows that's her stuff, right? It's hers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's going to reach down with her spare hand after, jabbing the knife into Kinley's eye now that it's free.
Yep.
And she reaches down and she picks it up, the mask, and she kind of looks at it, kind of ignoring the humanity in her arm. She knows she's not human. She knows she's a monster, and she's okay with being a monster. So, you slick fuck. Oh, you slick. Sorry, something just clicked in my head out of everything. She does what she was taught. She puts it on. Separates your job from you and you from your job. She wears her mask. She puts her mask on.
As you don your mask, you hear in your head a second heartbeat joining your own. And you do feel stronger. You feel more angry. You feel filled with a rage that is an incalculable desire to do harm on someone else. And it looks at Kinley's invasive humanity with scorn. And you feel you have two paths to use that scorn to destroy that invasive humanity and take what you want, or to use it to separate the connection and run.
She destroys the humanity.
Okay. I would like you to make a willpower roll.
Of course.
However, the difficulty is now 4. But there will be consequences.
Of course there are, but she's not straying from her purpose, so...
No, absolutely.
4 successes.
Okay. My Discord went completely bananas there for a second, by the way, which is why I looked confused. It looked like you'd only rolled 2 dice and got 4 successes somehow.
Oh god, no.
Because it hadn't read. Yeah, I was like, how in the hell?
Don't worry about it.
Which does happen.
That's
it does
called
happen,
Lilith
but not just...
blessed me?
Yeah. Apparently so. And that there. You start to get the upper hand and you burn away that feeling of humanity, your rage rising as you look at it as weak, as beneath you, as vulnerable, and you can't accept it. And slowly but surely, you push that humanity out of you, but pull the power in. If you wish, at this point, you may burn permanently a point of conviction, if you wish, or a point of path rating to consume
Conviction.
within. Okay. Your conviction permanently drops by 1 as you reach inside yourself and, like a horrifying inferno, consume what was once Kinley. As you do so, you see within yourself 2 paths open. Deep within you. One leads into you, your very core. The other leads into the cauldron itself. Which do you choose?
Me.
Okay. The vision ends as you blink awake. Your generation has decreased by 1.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's more.
No, for now.
No.
For now, yeah. And as you sit there in the bowl, you watch as a Dago passes out in front of you. Just crashes to the side, unconscious. And Astray is looking on. And you feel that power inside you, that closeness to the source, or a source, of what make Kindred more powerful. And you can feel your consciousness expanding. But as it does, you also feel, strangely, the pain of those around you. You can in that moment, you can feel Astray's profound loneliness, but also her goal for the future, her drive. You can feel Adego's loss that drives her to look after and adopt people. And you can feel all of your own emotions on display. I would like you to make a wits plus occult roll, please. At difficulty 8. I'm trying to remember. No, your 2 specialties. I don't think either of those apply.
Wits is haha got you, and occult is deviation.
Divination. Yeah. Neither of those apply. But you may spend willpower if you wish.
With the way the dice are fucking me in the ass, absolutely.
I am noticing. Yeah, despite having a
We
dice roll
also
twice the
got
size.
a willpower. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I
We
didn't
also
see
got
that.
okay.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Haha. Okay.
So
from
Two.
Mr.
successes.
Tommy.
As you sit there, focusing on the power, you feel the bowl's hum is awake. Not alive, but awake. You know something is needed to awaken it. And you know, because of who you are, that you have narrowly avoided a trap. Because the second path, sacrificing Kinley's power into the bowl, into the cauldron, would have violated one of the fundamental tenets of the path of Lilith,
Mm-hmm.
a living sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
But it hums and it sits there as if it's waiting for something.
Drops her own blood into it now that she's merged.
As you release that thin trickle into the pool, there is a shimmer of color
Mm-hmm.
as you watch the VT sort of squelched up where Astray fell, but otherwise in a pool around you, change to a liquid gold color. And that gold color spiders up through the glyphs, rising and rising like a thin metallic coat over the sides of the obsidian and down out of sight. And you can feel a rumble, a shake, a vibration. Dust falls from the ceiling.
Oh, great. We're shaking the tower again.
And the wooden boards fall away. The hoses pop off because of the vibrations. And you watch flower beds and other things fall over and shift as the gold washes out 30 feet around you, pushing away everything that was previously covering it
Mm-hmm.
in a giant circle with a large obsidian sort of dome with a hollowed out bowl sat right in the dead center of that 30 foot, now looking like shimmering gold.
Made a fucking chalice.
I'm going to pause you there. Casimir, where were you on night 14? At around about, say, 2 a.m.
Bomb was night 13, right?
Bomb
Yeah.
was night 12.
Oh,
12,
night 12.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just probably be in Conventus,
Okay.
either with Jackson or Shaniqua. Just
So you're sat there, and then suddenly there's this massive shooting pain in your head. It's like nothing you've ever felt. It's like the worst migraine in the universe.
but I don't feel it though.
Oh, you do, actually.
some spiritual
that-
pain. Yikes.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god. And what's even stranger is across your vision, you see strange tendrils, fleshy looking, almost, that kind of across your eyeballs.
That sounds great.
Yeah. And then your vision goes white, and you are soaring through the sky. You are filled with hunger and power as you glance down at endless golden dunes under moonlight, seeing armies of spear and shield wielding humans sprinting through the dark away from your shadow as it soars through the moonlight and starlight. You look at your pale white wings and your scaled talons as you swoop in to vomit acidic vitae all over them, landing and consuming them. And as you finish snacking on their bodies, you look into a lake, and you do not recognize the visage that looks back at you. It feels ancient and powerful. And you hear your beast say, finally, it's time, in a slightly different voice. The voice of Dragon, your beast, is sharper, more aware. And you come to, lying on the floor with the Toreadors looking down at you, going,
great.
hey, Casimir, you okay?
I'm gonna. Am I physically? Do I look different? Can I like
No,
just kind of check myself out?
You do 5-point check. Zamitsi,
Just to make
5-point
sure, because I already got my scaled hand with the claws, and
Zamitsi, 5-point check.
I got my leather jacket on. I'm good. My white shirt. I still only have one eye.
Absolutely. You check yourself over. You work through. Yep, one eye check. Fangs check.
Except not.
No, except check.
Okay.
Except they're a bit longer than you remember. Ow.
Ow.
Like,
I don't need. I almost forgot what it was like to have fangs. It's been so long.
There's also 4 of them. There's.
Are we talking like top and bottom, or two double set, like side to side?
Double set, side to side here. Huge, pointy, double set. And as you calm down, you feel them retract, but they were bulky. They were bestial, you might say.
Am I to assume that all the roses also just saw all that?
Well, I mean, they saw your fangs pop out, but, you know, they're Toreadors.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, someone's fangs popped out when we were leaning over them. Shaniqua, can you just do up your top a bit more? You're getting Casimir excited.
I'm concerned and confused and don't know what to do with that information quite yet. I have fangs again, and not only do I have fangs, I have a double set now.
Yeah. And we're going to call that scene for night 14 for you, Casimir, because we know what the rest of you get up to, I think, that night, roughly speaking. Because we were flashbacking to your downtime, because we were finishing, obviously, the end of Clarabelle's downtime, as it were. So, meanwhile, Tess is just like, do, coffee, researching library.
Nothing odd happening at all.
No,
when is
everything's
String
fine.
gonna come pass out in front of my doorway again?
Um, oh god, the sheer reputation. Anyway, Firebell, I take it after that you retire for the evening after looking after a Dago, etc.
Yeah, I'll make sure Dago gets put somewhere safely, and then make sure Astray gets her ass in a limo and goes home.
Oh, she's taking notes though.
Just go home. Go
Yeah,
back to your
mhm.
castle, little ice queen.
Mhm. So, the next day, or next night is probably the more operative term, you awaken. But Tess, you've already been awake, and I believe you've already informed everybody that you need to go to a meeting of things you found out.
Yeah,
And had arranged.
yeah. It turned out just that it was really just a couple days ago. Honest, wasn't all the way back on Solstice. That hey, yes, yeah. This cult that I'm looking into. Look what I found. And well, you
Yeah.
said, Miss Clarabelle, you said ask for help, so help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, Tess, that evening you've got childcare sorted out.
Mhm.
Everything's arranged. Your childcare is a tad more horrifyingly dangerous than most people would expect.
But that's a
Clarabelle,
comfort.
Yes.
you awaken.
Yes.
You know what the plan is for this evening.
Yes. I'm getting dressed. I get my Bowie knife. I
Okay.
eat my fruit. I go down to grab Cass, Third, Payne, and Tess. And Raina. Because why not?
We're going full danger. Okay.
No, she's back
So,
up. We need somebody to
Cassim-
drive. None of us can drive.
Oh, that is true, actually.
Yeah, Rena is the only one that knows how to drive.
As everybody goes, right, we've assembled the greatest and most dangerous team. How do we get there?
Who's driving?
And everybody pulls out Uber.
We're all just tossing the keys back between each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so,
Bowie knife
Cass,
party. I put on Bowie knife first.
Yeah. So thankfully, Casimir, you realized early on that everybody else is very foolish and forgot who was going to drive you there. So you brought your delightfully recently embraced war ghoul.
War
That is
retainer,
now full
my
war
children.
retainer now, as she is full-fledged Zamitsi baby Kindred.
Mm-hmm.
And with slightly subtler hair and horns now.
Mhm.
So she can wear a hoodie while she drives you.
Yes.
In the
Or a
big,
nice hat.
big blacked out ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Basically pulls up into secure parking and is waiting. Where are you guys
We're
meeting?
going shopping.
Secure parking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds like the
yeah.
most logical place.
I'll grab Tess because I gotta meet her every night or check in every once in a while anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab Tess.
Okay.
And I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't see Fox.
Yeah. So you sort of knock on
No,
the-
no. Actually,
remember
I'm
Foxglove's
gonna
not there
text.
anymore.
Oh, thank
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
goodness.
keep in
I'm
mind for a few nights now.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah.
what? I don't know that, so I'm gonna
Oh,
just
that's
text
true.
Tess from out in the hallway.
No.
So I'm
Make
yes,
a
I'm
courage
very
roll at
timidly
difficulty
like
4. Courage
Ugh.
roll at difficulty 4. You think she's
Urge
still
for
there?
difficulty. I think she's still there. I think I can.
Are you wearing your
All right,
red
let's
pants?
see. You shut up, first of all. Let's see. This will be the 3rd session in a row. And it's difficulty
This
4,
is now
Mr. James.
tradition.
It
Yeah,
is
difficulty
session
4.
0, session 1.
Hey!
Yay.
Thank goodness. One
So,
success.
You pluck up the courage and knock, and when I assume Tess, you open the door.
Yeah, just opening the door, one hand, the other hand is just tucking this big chunky taser or stun gun into her handbag.
I'm against the opposite wall. I knocked and immediately I'm against the wall on the
Right,
opposite
yeah.
side just for some support.
Fair play.
Tess, we gotta go do a thing.
Oh, time for that, right? Good. Just check back. It's like, I'll be back later. Should be before dawn. Be good. And
And
then,
then I'm gonna escort Tess to secure holding.
To secure
On my
parking.
own 2
Yep.
feet for once.
Yay!
Parking. Why are we
Yay.
putting her
Parking. No, we're not
Hey,
putting her in holding.
we're going in secure something or other. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm putting
that's
you
fine.
in secure holding.
in? Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Anyway, you
Secure
get to
holding.
secure parking. Fair enough. And Clarabelle, you managed to get ready, and I take it you're heading down to secure parking to meet them.
Yeah,
You rock
she
up. Oh,
will let the swords know where she's going beforehand.
good. They are, well, Sonia is obviously uncomfortable with the fact that you're going somewhere, but then when she knows how much backup you're taking, and also it's you, she knows that there's not really much stopping you anyway, other than
Oh, yeah.
babysitting you, and you react really badly to that. So she's
And
she's not gonna bother.
and then she picks up her little puppy along the way. Her newly conditioned puppy. Really
I mean,
pretty.
I-
Her girlfriend.
Right, okay. I just needed, because that could have been like 5 different things at this point.
No, 2 things. 2.
I can think of 3 offhand.
Who's the third?
yeah.
No, that's number 2.
I'm number
Potter
3. I'm the
and
dog.
Helena.
And the dog.
No,
That is-
Cadaver's
okay.
not a puppy. Cadaver's a kitty.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
I just need, anyway. Sorry,
Woof, woof.
get my genera of animals right for the purposes of this. So you pick up Helena. She is, given it's only been 48 hours, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Have you been intensively helping her recovery?
Yes.
Right. She is physically well. Mentally, she's not quite there, but she'll do. She will dress, and she will blatantly in front of you holster what can only be described as you had no idea how many weapons a person could fit on their body
That's
and still look good in a dress.
perfect.
Hot.
It's hot. That's hot.
It's a lot. It's that familiar long green velvet dress.
And then she brings her along.
That's, yeah. She meekly follows behind you with a big dandelion hair,
Adorable.
Pretty hair.
a crisscross of scars, faded across her whole body.
Okay.
But yeah, you meet down in secure parking, and Tess, it's the first time you've seen Helena in about a week. She does not look particularly like she's doing okay.
Yeah.
She's got a kind of vacant look and covered in scars you don't remember being there.
So it's like just that. What? Is she okay? What's going? I do not remember that. Her being like this. Just kind of looking back and forth. There is some very obvious concern going on. It may have been a bit rough at the last time they'd met, but doesn't mean that this is something that she's looking happy about.
And Helena just stares off, watching the corners, watching people moving, alert, but not really focused on anyone.
Kind of just walk up slowly, just like kind of like dangerous, approaching the dangerous animal
Yeah.
slowly on here, and just like wave a hand in front of her gaze. There's like, oh no, you.
She looks at you and
Good.
goes, "Hello. How are you, Tess?"
Well, at least you recognize me. I think I'm better than you've been.
I'm fine. I've just been
Look.
very busy.
I can see that. Just another look over at Clarabelle there. It's like,
What?
they're just
She's
a
fine.
normal sort of. Okay. All right, this
You're fine,
little
right, Hal?
shoulder.
I'm fine. Everything is great.
She says she's fine.
Yeah. Fine covers a lot. But all right, just shoulder hug over to Helena and just kind of.
He doesn't
Well-
react to the shoulder hug, but you are able to do it. She doesn't dodge away, but you do notice she looks at Clarabelle when you do it. And there is tension in the air.
Claire just looks at her and goes, business.
Which one of the two was that at?
Hell. Just tells your
Ah.
business.
Helena moves off and gets in the back of the ambulance, shuffles through the sort of weird door that's in between the driver's cab and the back, and climbs in next to Renna, leaving
Okay.
the back of the bus for you three.
I climb in. And I leave the door
Yes.
open for a moment for them and other guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
Despite the fact
up.
Despite the fact that this is a reasonably sized ambulance, it feels rather snug in here.
For some reason.
Because the moment you all are kind of enclosed in this space, Third's obfuscate drops because there's no physical way to avoid bumping into you guys, basically. So, have you ever met Third? Actually, Tess.
I get the feeling that she's met me. I have not met her.
So
Third's met
as you're
everybody.
sat there, so it goes basically Clarabelle, then you. Helena is opposite Clarabelle on the other side of the ambulance bed, then Casimir, and then diagonally opposite you at the back door, suddenly, out of nowhere, there is a enormously tall, taller than Casimir, spindly woman with long red hair that's a little bit frazzled and wild, incredibly pale skin, and an almost shark-like smile, clad in an entirely stitched together Catwoman style red leather, totally leather, suit covering her from neck to boot, and looks at you with these huge doll-like glassy eyes and smiles with big pointy teeth all on display. Jagged smile.
Kind of just Rictus grin mirroring back there. It's like, hi.
Tess. This is Third of Rods. This is Tess.
Nice to meet you.
And Third leans forward and gently pokes you in the head. Goes, your skin looks nice.
Thank you. I'm very attached to it.
Do you like toys?
No, Third. She's my ghoul.
And she turns and stares out the back window in a huff.
Do I want
And
to know what type of toys? That's just a side over to Claire.
Just her.
As Kath is like,
Do you really want that answer?
I think you just did. And dropping that topic.
Casimir,
That's
this
smart.
is the first time you've been around Clarabelle since your meeting. Sorry, since your migraine the other day. The one where you had a vision? You're on mute, by the way. Just thought
Yeah,
I'd
you're
let
on
you know,
mute.
so we have no idea what you said.
Still muted.
You're
I
still
don't
on
want
mute.
you guys to hear me anyways.
Oh,
There
there
we
you
go.
go.
Oh, there you are. No, there you are. You're back.
How about now?
Yes.
I hate technology. Anyways, you guys didn't need to hear what I said anyways.
Clearly.
Yeah, I had a very, very, very interesting vision about a dragon, and I also got my fangs back, which I'm not supposed to have.
Are you telling Clarabelle this? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to her and all in one breath because 3 is scary and Clarabelle is scary. I'm just word vomit. I'm gonna just vision Roman soldiers. I was a dragon, but not like my dragon, but like
In
another
like the
dragon.
middle of him talking, she's gonna reach out with one of her iron talons and just like jab it into his mouth to open it, to pull up, kind of like hooking him at the fangs to look at his fangs.
And I got
They are not the same fangs he used to have.
Huh.
I did not do this on purpose. When the tower was shaking yesterday, I had a vision.
She just lets you go. What did you see?
The dragon. I saw a vision of the past. I'm assuming there were Roman soldiers, and I was eating them. But I was a dragon, like a dragon, not like
A
me.
dragul.
Yes, like
No, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Dragons are
I-
dragons. Draguls are kindred
Draguls
who eat. Vitae. But a pure dragon.
Side eye.
I
over
was
here.
one of the two. I looked very draconic. Is all I can
Well,
say.
if you ate them, how did you eat them?
Whole, well, melted them down. It seemed.
Yeah, dissolved them and drank them.
Yeah, I spewed up some acidic vitae and kind of lapped them up, essentially.
Can I talk to your beast?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Possibly the most honest answer we've ever had.
Really though? I just heard. Are you scared?
I don't. No. Rena's here. This very
And?
tall, scary lady is here. I'm here. I'm not scared, just cautious, because he
He won't
likes
do
to just
anything.
do things.
He won't do anything. I promise.
Let's do it.
Okay. I just want to talk to him.
So, as this ambulance is driving through the city,
Yes.
and Tess is having a freak out because Third is there.
Three.
That's like
That's
a
a whole
whole
different thing.
valid reason. That's a whole valid reason.
Yeah.
There's this weird conversation, and you're going to allow your beast to surface, Casimir?
Yeah, why not? This
Okay.
will be the first time I will have casually brought him about. So let's.
Okay.
Dragon with a capital D is going to make an
He's
appearance.
definitely got a capital D.
Mother of monsters.
Mother of
for a moment.
monsters.
So,
Yeah.
you notice as Casimir sort of sits back, his one eye rolls back in his head almost for a minute, and when it rolls forward again, the pupil is a slit pupil.
Huh?
And it stares at you. But the fangs, all 4 of them, come down.
Oh, okay. She just kind of looks. She goes, and I have the pleasure of speaking to.
Yes.
No, not Casimir. I want to know who you are.
We want to say,
Are you?
well, I'm much better looking.
True. I do like the slit in your eyes, and the fangs are great.
Thank you.
Of course. May I ask you a question? I couldn't hear what you said.
Yes.
Good, good. He said he had a vision. A dragon? Could you show me the vision if I let my beast out? I know beasts store the memories. Oh,
He looked
you're
unsure
not...
how to share memories.
That's just her. Oh, you guys. Okay.
We're not
You
homies
aren't-
like that.
You're not. Okay. He's not on the path. He's not. He's still denying you, isn't he? I.e., he's still self-control, not
I'm not
instinct.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I am going to not continue doing that voice and hurt myself.
No,
So
no, no.
That's
Please
fine.
don't.
Right. So
You set the scene.
Yeah.
You set the scene.
He goes on to say he goes on to say he is not denying me anymore, but we are finding a way to work together, and we have
Okay.
been a bit. We still exercise caution with each other, but
Okay.
there is a trust building.
Got it. That's good. Okay, never mind. Then you can't do that.
I remember his vision.
Good. Could you give me more details than the stuttering, jabbering dumbass? And
Of
when
course.
it happened?
When the tower shook,
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, please
like
tell
he
me.
said. Yes, when the
Which
tower shook.
time?
Oh, that is true. Recently.
Which time? It's happened
Yesterday.
twice.
Yesterday.
It's happened
Yeah,
twice
like,
within a
it's happened
week.
twice. Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, no, tell me.
He saw a vision of what part of us once was. We are more than us. And we have something more than us memories within us. Something old. Something passed on. And we saw its memory when something called to us.
Ah. I get it. Okay. I get it. So they weren't Roman soldiers. Now I know what they are. That's nice.
They were ancient, primitive.
They were the first men who liked to raid our gardens. Oh, I'm telling you what it is.
I will remember that then. They tasted really good.
The older you are, the better you do taste. It's like wine.
Yum.
She just goes, okay, thank you. You guys should work together more often.
There's usually a price for letting me out, but I think that would be a mistake tonight.
I would play nice, or that special old-time craving of crafting with your mind would be lost forever.
Dangling
As
it
I
right
said,
in front of him.
Dangling
I
right in front of
said,
him. I gotta control.
I-
There's good beast.
I am content in the presence of a much more dangerous predator who still smells of the death of another.
Oh, you smell it. That's good. So
That's
you know
kind
I
of
have no
interesting.
problem doing it a third time.
That's why it's nodding and going, "You're good." It's like, "Hey, you smell like you recently ate an elder vampire. I'm not gonna fuck with you."
But if things get bad tonight, you two are both gonna need to work together.
I think you'll find we're very good at that. Although Casimir is quite accomplished on his own, he just doesn't give himself enough credit.
No, because he's a crybaby bitch boy. Anywho,
You're not wrong.
Yelling about Roman soldiers.
Romans, fucking Romans. However,
no, okay, thank you. You can go back now. I appreciate you speaking with me.
thank you. And eye rolls back in the head and rolls back down as Casimir.
Just,
Better
Casimir, you have no
There you
idea
go.
what's just happened.
Oh man.
just her.
You
I like your beast. He's very nice, very respectful.
You might notice that Tess has basically tucked herself in the far opposite corner far away from everyone that she gets.
You are by far and away the most sensible party member here.
Oh, that's bad. That is such bad news.
I should turn around and look at Tess. Are you okay?
Not exactly. No.
Just
What's wrong? You want
Third.
to talk about it? The mouth game.
When we get some
Meanwhile,
air, perhaps.
Sarah's just like wrapped around the cab because she's so fucking tall.
Sir, you don't want to talk?
Somewhere with a
Could
bit more
do-
air.
it
Not-
could do you really
Here.
well. Just don't do what Third would say and scream.
Okay, that option's off. Okay.
Yeah, no. Screaming in this small area would be bad.
Yeah.
But you can talk. You look like you're pretty shaken up. Do you want me to calm your nerves a little bit, or no blood? I promise.
Is that the... No, I remember that. Honestly, yes. At least just for tonight. Just so we can get through this.
Okay, strictly to players for a few minutes. No. So she looks at you and she goes, "Okay, what would you like for me to calm? You want fear, anxiety? I need to know what you're feeling."
Energy is spiking on... Well, there's definitely
James.
a lot happening at the moment right now. Overall fear would probably be the best thing to tamp down. At least to be able to be functional.
Do you want it to willingly happen? Or do you want me to roll against your, I believe it is current willpower? Hold on. I want to say. Or your humanity? You want me to roll against your humanity at a chance? Oh,
Yep.
there everything goes. Yeah, so Storyteller is gone for a second. His internet dropped, but he'll come back. But he does live in Scotland right now where there's a lot of really, really bad storms. He already warned us. So we're just going to keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
do
I'd say that Tess has remembered and has kind of picked up enough of the times where Claire's done this before
Mhm.
that, okay, yeah, she's going to just try to relax into it, not try to fight it on there, and just let her work.
Okay, so since you're going to willingly let me do it, I don't have to roll. And I'm going to pick a success just enough for the night. So for the rest of the night, I've turned your fear down to 0.
I mean, which may have its own consequences as well, because fear is important for survival, but
Yeah,
It's better than being a complete wreck.
Yeah, so she turns you down to 0.
Mhm.
And she just waits a second, and then she looks at you and she goes, "Well, how do you feel?"
But not having a heart attack, that's a good thing. And okay. And she kind of just pulls herself out of the corner that she'd wedged into and just kind of sits more normally. It's like, it actually feels really weird. It's like that there's an edge that's just gone. How long has that been there?
She just kind of looks at you with like a slight smile. She goes, "It could have been there for a very long time. Who knows?"
Yeah, because I mean, it's
That's
honestly,
not permanent.
she's had an.
Keep in mind that's not permanent. That will only last for tonight, and I don't know if it will come back worse or even at all. So I've had some who say it comes back as if it just continued. I have some who say that it comes back like nothing happened. That never comes back at all. I've had some say it comes back worse. So
I guess
for
worry about that
tonight,
when it happens.
when the sun goes to rise, just in case, because I know you care a lot about your girls.
Yeah.
Be somewhere alone that you feel safe at.
All right. So I'll just check into. Well, yeah, Panopticon should do it.
Yeah, just in case something happens. Like, I don't want anything to happen to the girls, or they get scared, or
Right.
anything like that.
We'll agree.
So yeah. We good?
Yeah. This is best I've felt in years, to be honest.
Then I guess every time your anxiety's high, just come ask me. I do it here for Cass, and she nudges Cass. She goes, I do it for his urges every 3 months. Completely cancel them out.
Like, and she just kind of points down, like, urges.
Urges. Yes. Urges.
I'm a freak by choice, not because I have no control.
He is quite the
Okay.
freak. Quite the freak.
I can believe that.
Yep. You ever hear that one Slipknot song, "Freak on a Leash"? Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
the one
so you're
holding
the leash.
Yep.
I'm the leash. I like that.
I'm the leash. She kind of looks at Cass. She goes, speaking of that, sir.
Ma'am, madam.
Now that your fangs are back, what have we learned?
Don't bite people in places you're not supposed to. Follow rules when you're in someone else's house.
Say it again.
I said follow rules when you're in someone else's house.
One more time.
Follow rules in someone else's house.
Okay. Next time you walk into my domain and you decide you're not going to listen to my rules, I will stake you, put you in a coffin, salt the coffin, wrap it in silver chains, and drop you in the middle of the ocean.
That sounds not fun. I will not be doing that. And
yes. I'll kill all your retainers.
Not all of them.
All of them. And I'll make you watch.
Well, it's so good. Oh. Of course. Rules are rules. And I mean, I think I've proven by now that I'm more than willing to follow them.
Have you, Casper?
Yes.
Without a blood bond and being made to do them?
can say that
Don't.
when the bond fades, it's different.
Well, no. So
I'm thinking, so I'm bonded to our sheriff, and
yes,
it is my job to uphold the laws as a hound. But
understood.
I mean,
But you're doing it because you're compelled to by blood, not because you want to. When you can do it without being bonded by blood and do it outside of your sheriff and your hound like duties, I'll see growth.
okay. We'll do a rain check in 9 months then. My
It's a
bond.
year and a day, Cass.
Yeah, I know, and it's been what?
3
At least
weeks.
3 months? 3 weeks?
I mean, it may have felt like 3 months, to be fair.
It's been 3
Okay.
weeks, Casimir.
It feels like a lifetime.
You have 11 months and a week left.
Actually, 11 months and 8 days.
You want it 24 months?
I can see that the conversation went really well while I was.
It would take okay. Yeah, so Tess let me willingly passion her fear to 0. And only for the night though.
Oh, okay.
Just for the night.
So, Tess, you're feeling amazing compared to how you were 5 minutes ago, I'm
Oh
guessing.
yes.
Oh, yeah, compared over the last several years, because that background is just
So,
that's gone. That's amazing.
I would love it if you could actually make a willpower roll at difficulty 9, please.
Oh,
I didn't know this. My bad, fam.
is that current or max?
No, Max.
Okay.
Yeah, your permanent willpower rating.
Cool. 6, stiff 9. 1.
1. So you actually managed to resist the fact that oh no, dog, no, there's now a tiny dog. No, that's fine.
Assistant
dog.
Hey, I'm not that
Go
small.
storyteller.
to bed.
Assistant storyteller.
Assistant storyteller / sound effect
Oh.
merchant.
I see him.
Yeah, she's just back there. Anyway, so you managed to resist the incredibly relieving, almost addictive sensation of suddenly being without fear as an adult woman in New York City in a world where you know vampires are real.
Yeah, that makes sense. It checks out.
And as a parent, you're like, oh my god, this feels amazing. Like your adrenaline drops for the first time in maybe a decade.
Yeah, her heart rate's probably up below 90 for like first time in ever.
It's like you right now you're not even thinking about the traffic, which for somebody in New York is like, oh my god, like you don't feel the urge to shout at someone going, I'm walking here. But yeah, so you managed to resist how addictive that is, but you were like, you in that moment of you knew that this is addicting in the same way that you remember how it felt when you first drank someone's VT. And it was good. Or similar feelings. But you resisted it as a puny mortal. So, okay.
Yay.
All right, let's get back to Cass getting grilled.
No, you're fine.
Is
She'll
there
leave you alone.
Right, there we go. So Cass has completed his annual grilling after 3 weeks, which he thought was 3 months, which is understandable, to be fair, because in that period of time, Cass, you've lived a lot more than you actually... Actually, that is an interesting point, Casimira. In the 3 weeks you've been a hound, you've actually lived more than almost your entire lifetime in the doctor's office.
Well,
So
or even just in season 1 or my first season, even I've done more in the 3 weeks than the 3 months.
Yes, it's true. However,
like she's not saying like she's not negating it. She's proud that
she's making valid points that Casimir needs to be reminded of because
you're like, I'm growing, and she's like, you're under influence. You're not growing.
You're not growing. You're doing what you have to.
Yeah, you're doing what you're compelled to. It's like if I dominated somebody. Yeah, they did it, but they didn't do it. but she's proud of you.
It's like bribing. Yeah,
But now
it's
she's
bribing
telling you,
children with
do
cake.
it on your own time. Show me that it's not just the blood and the duty. I want to see that Cass himself can do this. Then I will tell you I'm proud.
When you can clean your room on your own without me nagging.
Season, how was that? 7,
5.
probably.
I don't know.
11 months from now.
You can do it on your own time. You're
Why
only
aren't I
doing
always
it.
bonded?
So basically, I think the implication is it's not necessarily
Do it
about
outside
when
your
you are
job.
without a bond. It's outside of the job role.
You're
Yeah.
only doing it when you're working. She wants to see you do it when you're not working.
And here's the cool part, Casimir, actually. You have already started down that path. Yes, you've been doing your policey job, as Hound, but you have also been working with Callisto, etc., to build up better connections there and help them out and do duties without actually it being, you must go on patrol now. You've reached out beyond that. You have started to build out that framework. So you are on that path. It's just time. More than 3 weeks.
Just the prince has a whole lot more expectations.
Anyway, so
aware.
You got this, though. I'm proud of you. Above game, I'm proud of you, man.
Anyway, we get, eventually, the ambulance, of all things, pulls up outside or nearby your destination. On the corner of the block, finds a parking space. Rena pulls in and sort of looks back into the back and says, "We're here." And it is a row of pubs and bars and rentable spaces with apartments above them. Sort of usual mixed match, much like your own shop, actually, Clarabelle. And yeah, the location is there. It is Jimmy's Sports and Darts. And it has like a big sign on the side which says like event spaces for rent.
Claire looks at Tess and goes, I thought you said it was a cafe.
Oh wait, was it supposed to be a coffee shop?
Yeah, he initially said it was a coffee shop.
Brenna, you took us to the wrong place.
It's Jimmy's
Brenna,
coffee.
that's-
No, it's Jimmy's coffee shop with rental spaces
And darts.
and darts, coffee and darts. A very important mix. Coffee and darts.
Get that
You can
cheeky
throw
aim in.
sharp objects while getting sharpened.
Okay.
Yes, it's there.
Let's get out of the car, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Brenna said we're here.
There's lights on. It's open, or more accurately, there are lights on inside. There is. If who's approaching? Are you all sort of decamping en masse?
I think I'm like right next to the door, so I figured I'd get
it's
the
you and
doors
Third.
for everybody.
Yeah, you and Third just and out you go.
Pretty much.
So, as the group decants, Third disappears. She literally, the moment that door is open, she can duck, dive, roll. She is vanished, and everyone else decamps out of the vehicle. Now, I will paint you a slight picture here of the vision of what decamps out of the back of a private ambulance. Is a 5 foot tall, red-headed goth lady wearing jewelry, looking quite fearsome. A slightly taller brunette librarian-looking woman. A 6 foot tall leather jacket, white shirt wearing, gangly, eerily perfect face,
string
beanie guy.
The way she just looks at Casimir going, did you not teach your ghoul to be discreet?
I mean, there's no lights on or anything. It's technically just in my head, the van was always kind of like one of those ones where, since it's a private one, it had like a flip that would like the lights are hidden until they need to be.
There isn't any lights running. It's just a black van with black words on the side that say ambulance, and that's it.
Casimir, The smart thing to do would be to teach your driver to pull into alleys, so when we get out, it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb.
Well, you're the smart one here. Why'd you let me stop here?
I'm gonna use presence in the area to try and shift it from being very fucking weird to, oh, this is cute, and distract them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use
you use
awe.
presence. Okay, you use awe, and people who look at you go, oh. So yes, instead of it being a group of weirdos, especially when Helena gets out in her green dress, and then
And just hooks around.
Rena gets out in her like hoodie, looking jacked, kind of vibe. Instead, all attention is on you. Yes, camouflage by nature of focal points. The very, very Toreador version of camouflage. Make a charisma plus subterfuge roll, please, at difficulty 4. You're quite distracting by your very nature. So
Forceful charisma specialty to get my point across
Yes.
prettily.
yeah. Because you're going, I am here, without actually
Hell yeah.
saying it.
Hell, fucking, let's go. Me and Monica, you said 4?
Yep.
I missed you, Mon. Oh, dude, I can't fucking stand you. Seven successes.
Fantastic. You very quickly distract the relatively minimal presence at like 8 o'clock at night on whatever day of the week this is. What day of the week is this?
This is a Saturday.
On a Saturday night, 8 o'clock near a coffee shop. It's actually kind of busy for New York.
I'm gonna
But it
keep
is cold
up.
as shit. Yeah.
Question from the calendar. Is this Wednesday?
Hmm?
I thought from the calendar you put up we're on Wednesday, technically.
Am
Did I
I?
misread that?
I could be wrong. It could be. Hold up.
It's Wednesday.
You're right. It's Wednesday.
Okay, so
I'm
it's definitely
so-
quiet because it's the middle
Yeah.
of the week. And it's
Okay,
cold and it's wet.
I'm so used
Um,
to every session being Saturday, so it's Saturday in
Yeah.
game, and then we got a calendar now, guys.
I know.
You can do planning.
We plan.
It sounds dangerous. Ooh.
Don't worry about it.
So you head into the street, onto the sidewalk.
Yes.
Rena joins you, Helena joins you. You're a mismatched bunch, but thankfully you're attracting most of the attention. Clarabelle, as various passers-by in stages of work gear or a meter maid, etc., just sort of trundle past you, sort of giving you the eyeball and paying no attention to anyone else. Which also weirdly kind of scratches an itch
Yeah.
in the back of your head.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, there is the coffee shop there. It's got signs up that it rents spaces, etc.
So, can we see in? Like, can we see anybody in there?
You get up the street a little bit, and yeah, you can certainly try and have a look. Okay.
I'm looking
Yeah.
through the
Do you
window
all
glass.
go on math? Yeah.
No.
If you all go, that's why I'm asking.
No. Okay, one of y'all go
Remember-
first.
I mean, I guess I'm the least scary one, though apparently
yeah.
there's... Yeah.
You go.
Just go
You're
ahead.
the
Scary.
perfectly ordinary human.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, you bimble up the street, I'm assuming. Tess.
Yeah, just regular walking. Not... Yeah.
In which case, given that you're trying to regularly walk, which isn't something people try to do, they just do, I would
Oh my-
love it if you could roll a manipulation plus subterfuge or manipulation plus stealth roll to walk normally past the target. At difficulty 6.
Please don't botch.
Great. No,
Right
I don't have
in
to,
front
just
of
for the
him.
bit.
I don't want to have to do my social stuff. Don't make me Toreador again.
And with the fact
You're
that she
the-
has absolutely nothing to be nervous about to affect any of this, though.
Yes, that's why it's only difficulty 6.
You're the
Fair.
smart
Only.
one. He's the muscles, and I'm the one that just fixes all the problems.
So you're the competent one.
She makes
See,
sandwiches.
that's exactly why I said you're the smart one. Why didn't you think of that?
Because my
Alright,
idea
so
was
this will
send
be
Pain in.
subterfuge. 4, 6. Yeah, that's
Hey,
sweet.
there we go. You managed to walk perfectly ordinary, which is actually quite hard to do. And you just walk past. As you walk past, you turn and look in. There are a lot of posters in the wall, right? A lot of posters in the window. But what you do see, you see standard coffee barista. You notice that on the door there is a sign that says closed for private event. But you do notice the door isn't locked.
Mhm.
Yeah, because there's somebody who goes in. And inside you can make a perception
Mhm.
plus alertness roll at
Mhm.
difficulty 7, please.
Okay, and since I got that blood refilled earlier, since Tommy gave us all the feed the players,
Here's a fruit.
this means aspects on 1.
Yes, you can therefore drop the difficulty by 2 down to 5.
All right. So that will be one of the things she's good at.
As your freaky human hybrid eyes adapt to the dark.
Come on. There we go. Commands for give me fighting over here. That's 6 and 5. And that's 5 successes.
Spicy. So, as you're walking past and you look in with your enhanced vision, which you're still getting used to, it's like for you, because you are a modern person, you've watched lots of TV, it's like one of those genius detective montage things where you go and you notice like lots of specific details about different things that jump out. The first thing is that the crowd is all relatively well dressed. So nobody looks particularly poor. Everybody's wearing like shirt and trousers or kind of business casual kind of attire. Everyone looks disgustingly healthy and also quite tanned and quite fit, which in New York is actually quite uncommon. Like to have that particular group of people. It's like a whole office of lawyers let out at the same time into this place. But there's people wearing polo shirts or shirts that
But we got
different
the country club
ethnicities.
group over here.
Oh yeah, it very much has that sort of suspiciously aesthetic country club vibe of all genders, etc. One face though jumps out at you from amongst them all, and I'm going to ask you to bear with me for a second because I'm going to have to go and load this in important people. He says, trying to find the image. The face claim for there's one person who just, I mean, it jumps out how pretty they are. If you want to go have a look in the important people.
And fortunately, he is very much not her type, but like she can understand. She can understand where other people would see the appeal.
Yeah, aesthetically,
That's what I was thinking.
he is aesthetic as F, right? And he just jumps out. There's a certain gravitas, a charisma, even a passing glance. You feel your eyes drawn to him, even unwillingly, so almost. And you pass by. Everyone in there seemed to be fairly physically capable, but it didn't look like there was security or like bouncers or anything. There was a barista. Seems like a standard business. And yeah, you get to a couple of buildings further down, and there's like an alley you could drop into, or you could just stop. It's up to you.
So I guess tuck into the alley just to get out of the street, and then phone, fireball,
Yep.
report.
Okay.
She kind of looks at Casimir and she goes, "Okay. Well, buddy, since we're the two Kindred, are you ready?"
Yes, I'll ever be. Should I have? I'm gonna have Rena move the car though, because they may or may not recognize it since it was there when they.
Okay.
I'm gonna have her move it just to be safe, just in case
Okay.
someone
So
potentially
she takes
recognizes it.
down the block and drives it into an alleyway.
I'm gonna have her go to that alley that Tess is right next to,
Yeah, just
so
wave her in
that
and guide her.
someone's nearby Tess.
Okay.
Clarabelle, yes, let's go take a look at our friends.
No, she's
This-
like on the phone with Tess. She goes, "Do you want to come in with us? I don't know if any of them are supernatural or not."
And the
They're super.
one guy that is definitely more than human looks he's got going on here. And he made
Do
me
you feel
take 2
safe?
looks at him. I think that might be a biased question right now. I'm feeling fine.
Fair
That is
enough. Okay, so let's not
I was
go
like,
how
do you
fearful
feel
do you
okay?
feel.
Person I took your route off.
Let's use your logical sense. Do you think you would be safe if a fight broke out? If we could not defend you and had to defend ourselves?
That was a lot of people in there, and I don't know if they actually know how to fight. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I would be right.
I want you to stand outside the door with Helena. Third is there. I promise.
All
Don't
right.
let anyone else in after we go in.
Okay. Locking the door.
Okay, so you two walk in, and Tess and the extra security, or part of your extra security. So Rena and Third are with Tess out the front of the door, and you two plus one are going inside. Correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So you saunter on in. It is really bright in here, like daylight bulb kind of bright. So for you two, it's and Clarabelle, even with
Auspex off.
concentration, yeah, it's like it's bright. So
Prospects off.
yeah, and there is an incredibly attractive blonde man sort of circulating and talking. The coffee shop is kind of 2 levels. There's like this open foyer bit near the main barista bit, but then it goes up a small like half flight of stairs, and then there's this open plan area where normally you would imagine there's lots of tables, but all the tables have been pushed to the side and everyone's circulating. And like I said, it's a very polo shirts and tennis outfit kind of vibe, but for winter.
Oh, yeah, I'm standing out like a sore thumb. I love this.
Oh,
I've got my leather jacket on. Hello.
Yeah, like
I'm no
Casimir
Gothwitch.
almost blends in. Ironically, he almost blends in with his suspiciously symmetrical face and good looks and leather jacket and white t-shirt, blue jeans and stuff. He's like
When
almost
she-
right.
Realizes that she kind of nudges Cass. She goes, "Walk in. Stay in the back."
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
So-
just so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, in which case, Casimir, I would love it if you could make a charisma plus subterfuge or charisma plus subterfuge or manipulation plus stealth. Pick one. And it'll be difficulty 6, please. I believe you're probably terrible at all of those things, but it's okay.
I have 0.
Could I lower it more by keeping my presence up to draw attention to me? And
I assumed your presence was already up,
Okay.
to be fair. It's more on how well he negotiates his way through a ducat of people.
2 successes.
Fantastic. So you sidle through the crowd as inoffensively as possible. And there is a couple of people who give you strange looks, but you actually kind of fit in. And there is one moment as you're working your way through the crowd where you're like, I feel weirdly at home here. Because everyone has weirdly symmetrical faces. Everyone has like almost handcrafted good looks vibe to them. Like you can imagine there are several very wealthy plastic surgeons cackling maniacally somewhere, going "ha ha" at these people.
That's a little
But
suspicious.
But yeah, everyone is very attractive. And Clarabelle, you are doing what?
The center of attention.
Oh, purposely. I call out for Father Lucas.
The tall blonde man in the picture that
course.
I loaded earlier, funnily enough, which I will now have to add the comment.
Yeah, speaking
Father
loud,
Lucas.
like I'm trying to grab everybody's attention to make sure I get the guy.
Okay. So it doesn't require any effort at all. Really.
I know
I mean,
he
you just
knows me.
raise your voice. And he looks across and just gently waves cheerfully, and starts wending his way through the crowd, just gently shaking hands with people as he passes. Very politician smarm,
Mm-hmm.
and just sort of do gets to the stairs and does that weird thing that most normal people just walk down the stairs, but weirdly rich tech billionaires do that weird sort of sideways
Yeah, so weird.
kick out, like where they go down the stairs, like they're hey, like they're the Fonz. You notice he's actually wearing blue boat shoes with ankle socks, like skinny suit trousers, a polo shirt, and a kind or polo-y, well, shirty shirt thing, and a suit jacket. And he comes on over to you. Yes.
Oh, I actually expected a whole lot worse. She holds out her hand. She goes, Clarabelle, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. And he takes your hand in both of his and shakes
Nice.
it gently.
Oh, she will grab his too and shake. Polite
Yeah.
mirroring. Why is she mirroring so much today?
I have no idea. Maybe it's all the trauma you recently went through.
Man, that manipulation though. Next specialty for manipulation, mirroring. She goes, I would like to talk. Seems some of your friends and siblings and other such thing have it out for me and mine lately. Or at
I've
least they
no idea
called
what
you
you're
by
talking about.
name.
Your name, I'm sorry. I meet a lot of people.
Your
Are
name.
you
They
important?
called you by
Or-
name.
Oh, so the people know me. That yeah, people know me.
You and your church, yes.
I don't run a church. I run a group of concerned individuals who are looking for their common ancestry, who are joining together for a brighter tomorrow.
Are you sure they know that?
Oh yeah. Everybody's aware that we want to just shine a light on New York and really show it for what it can be.
You're so full of shit.
I love the sun euphemisms.
Yeah, no, she just looks at him and goes, you are so full of shit.
Well, what can I say? You've got to peddle something in New York.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You seem to be doing really great at it. So are you going to keep being this asshole, or are we going to actually talk like two civilized individuals and I tell you what the Tablet of Apollo said?
Oh, you want to like actually just bargain and talk?
Well, if I wanted to do anything else, I would have done what you're doing and randomly bomb and set people on fire and everything else.
I would never do anything like that.
Well, it's
And
being
I
done in
know that if-
your name, so therefore it is
And
your
I would-
responsibility.
I would censure those people, and I would probably suspend their memberships for a couple of weeks at least for doing things that I morally am against. I am very much anti-violence. I very much believe that we can find a better way forward through the light.
I spew the same bullshit to mine.
That's lovely. Would you like to go and have a discussion in private then?
No, don't trust you
Oh.
enough for private. We can talk
Okay.
here. I have nothing to hide.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna pause there. Tess, I'm gonna need you to
Mhm.
make a perception plus alertness test, please.
All right.
at
Well,
difficulty 6, and then I'm going to oppose your test with someone else's roll.
all right. Is being careful about things going to assist me here as a
Yes,
specialist?
very.
Okay, that is good.
Extra careful.
All right.
You got this test.
Test, 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 test,
Test,
test, test,
test,
test.
test. Test has no fear.
Cool 6, difficulty 6.
You got this test, buckle bass,
Specialty.
baby girl.
You're about to roll a
Careful.
6, and it's going to be 666. Let's go.
And it's coming up by surprise, or would willpower apply on this? Just
You
basis.
can use willpower, yes.
Let's just go ahead and do that. One.
Oh my god, you did!
Woo!
Okay, so you don't see anything is the golden answer there.
Yeah.
For now. So, next up, Casimir, inside. Make a perception plus etiquette roll, please. Difficulty 6.
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna. I don't know. Yeah. What the? I don't want this.
You can spend willpower if you wish,
I'm gonna. Because, yeah.
because you don't have a lot of etiquette.
I have 0, actually, and 2 perception. I'm sorry. Difficulty was 6, you said?
Yes. 6.
Yeah, that willpower
And
would be really
we're-
good.
We're gonna. I do not want to mess this up. Woo! 2.
Okay. So as you are circulating, you realize that not saying anything is starting to get looks, and you start casually talking to people about plastic surgery, for example, and then suddenly you fit in, and you've literally just sort of caught yourself at that point of being, I'm the quiet, weird loner guy just walking through the crowd and starting to circle like a shark, and people are noticing. Random person. I had my like you pick something to talk about that's aesthetically sensible without being too severe, and you do manage to maintain your cover by spotting that.
Good job, Cass.
Hey, well done.
Clarabelle, back to you.
Let's go, sweet cheeks.
So what's your offer?
You leave my people alone. Your beef is with me.
Okay.
Completely. No more fires or guns or explosions or anything else.
Stay at a Red Hook.
God damn it, shut up. I'm trying to be serious right now. My heart's already going.
So
Casimir from across the room.
stay at Red Hook, yo. Anyway, so you ask him to desist. He goes, well, I mean, I can certainly do my best to influence people to not choose a violent path. That's absolutely something I could encourage people to be peaceful in their intent and their actions. But what is it you're proposing in return?
Do you, with all the respect in the world, do you not have ears? I've already proposed.
To tell me what's on that tablet, but what assurances do I have that what you say is true? Or guarantee?
What would you want?
The tablet.
Ooh, no. The tablet is mine, and I will translate it word for word.
And I'm shush you. And I'm just sorry, not you guys, the dog who just barked, fairly obviously.
Rough.
And I've to just trust your word that it will be perfectly true and accurate.
Absolutely. Because you can't get to him no matter what without the key that I have.
Ah. And what key would that be?
Ooh,
you think
that's
you
not
have?
part of the deal.
Well, maybe it needs to be.
No. I'm all fine with inter-family fights from one to another. I'm fine with churches beefing with each other. What I don't like is when an innocent is attacked. Her ghouls are attacked. She's left bleeding out and dying. There is a difference between fighting between the two of us and involving people who don't deserve it.
So you want to agree terms of engagement in exchange?
Fine, yes. Your
Okay.
church versus mine. And nothing more, nothing less.
If you're sure. Our church versus you and yours.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Especially as we're devout pacifists.
Not according
Alright.
to what some of them are doing.
Well, I will have to tell them off very strongly for doing that. If you provide your translative work and photographic evidence of the tablet to go with it.
She pulls her phone out, loads up the messages, selects the picture, and then turns the phone and faces it towards them. And it is a picture of the tablet. It's like the backdrop is her oak desk with the cloth underneath it, but it is the tablet. It is the actual tablet.
May I? And he goes to take his phone to take a snapshot.
She holds it, like she doesn't give him the phone, she doesn't let him touch it or anything, but he's...
Oh, yeah.
The picture will turn up black. Remember her screen protector that Azrael put on it.
Oh, yeah. And he goes, well, I'll need you to...
Oh. No, that's actually part of the phone. I can't take it off.
Oh.
Then she locks the screen.
So, then how do you propose? Other than seeing it and hoping it's true.
Because I want you to find him as much as I want to find him. I don't care who finds
Ah.
him. I just want him.
So it's a race.
Ooh. I like that idea.
Whoever gets their first wins.
Yes.
Fantastic. I will consider your terms. Let me have a moment. 2 seconds. The dog is being a pain.
Not here. She's the backdrop. She's the whole ambiance.
She is a whole asshole.
We're in the
tonight.
coffee shop, rental
And
space, and darts.
correction, humanity is not showing. Her tenants are showing. Innocents are being hurt.
Or humanity.
So, and
Claire has no
it's
humanity,
not
trust
her.
me.
She only has a manatee. No hue, only manatee. Right. So he considers for a moment. Tess, I would like you to make a perception plus alertness with your speciality. Difficulty 7.
I've still got some more willpower I can spend here. Just need to spend a lot of time with the kids during downtime.
Did you like that, Claire?
I'm gonna mute you fuckers in a minute.
He said humanity.
Go Tesco.
3.
Humanities. Okay. 3. Fantastic. So as you are sort of keeping an eye out, being careful as you are, and you're a naturally careful person. Rena is on the other side of the van. She is watching the street. You have no idea where the other person is. And you're near the door, because if you remember, you were trying to stop people coming in the door.
Mhm.
You notice a black car trundling up the street really slowly. Just huge sounding engine. Enormous sounding engine. Blacked out windows. Big high beams on as it chugs down this relatively quiet street at 8 o'clock at night. Some cars passing it honk. And that's what kind of caught your attention as it gets closer and closer.
All right. So, well, she doesn't have fear. She's definitely a. It feels like one of those something's about to happen things on it. So she's got her hand in her handbag, and that's kind of. On one side, she's got her phone. The other side, she's got her stun gun. So could grab either of them on it there. Kind of not looking directly over at the car, but it's definitely keeping it in the corner of her vision. And she does move back over towards the corner to where
Okay.
if she had to move suddenly, she could actually get behind something.
Okay, that's good. Make a perception plus streetwise roll. Difficulty 7, please.
All right, careful, still applying.
Yes.
Funnily enough, this is the exact same pool.
Woo! You got this.
What is Pain doing in all this time?
That's a good question.
She is in there with you, and you can't see her right now. And
Hey,
no
good
one
job,
can-
Tess.
That's a 5.
Hell yeah.
Oof. Dang. So, you, with your freakishly sharp perceptions, like, dear Lord, because I'd already factored in like how hard it was to look into darkened windows at night, into black, in no interior lighting kind of situation. You somehow managed to catch the glint of gun barrels near the windows of that car.
Okay, so it's definitely duck and cover, phone, call to Claire right now, and like over to Raina there. This feels like it's a drive-by.
Oh, I picked my
Clarabelle.
phone up.
Drive-by, get down.
Oh, fuck. All right. She does. She's careful.
So you drop to the floor.
She kind of like more or less
Like,
like
quick.
walks over. What are they called? They're not pillars. You know, like those indents in coffee shops where a booth should be, where you can like, there's usually like a
Oh.
newspaper stand or something. She kind of like
Yeah.
moves over
alcove.
that way. Yeah,
Alcove.
moves over that way. So there's like all that concrete between it and her.
Yeah. Fantastic. And Tess,
And
you've moved back out of the way.
She just
Yeah,
kind of
definitely
looks at
in the alley behind the
She's-
corner.
she looks at Father Lucas and she goes, and that's what I'm talking about. Kind of like giving him a
And
hint of something's about to happen.
He looks really confused at you. And then there is gunfire. Oh, you're saving him. Celebrity, I will allow you to snatch him, grab, and drag him out the way. As suddenly, gunfire erupts out the windows of the vehicle. The windows shatter. There is screaming. Clarabelle, as you watch, there is a of the bullets tracking through. There's one set that's definitely tracking at a sort of upwards angle, one set horizontal. And from the alcove, you watch as bullets spray into the wall and almost get to where you would be, but because the car's motion and they're shooting like this, it doesn't have the angle when it gets level here, and it spatters around the brickwork around you and Father Lucas. Casimir, in the back, you watch as suddenly half of the guests start falling, and you're not sure why until you see the puffs of blood coming out of them and the thunder of gunfire and the shattering of glass as they get swept at ankle height and start falling like dominoes. Tess, you're outside. I assume you duck behind the wall as gunfire erupts.
Yeah, duck, cover, hands over ears, because that is especially loud to her right now.
Yep. And in that moment, what would be the standing order for third, Clarabelle?
You're muted.
Microphone's muted.
It should not have been muted. She does the spider climb always 3 window lengths above wherever she's supposed to be.
That's fine. So, in which case, she's out the way, not doing anything. Rena, what would Rena's default orders be, Cass? Would it be fuck shit up?
Yeah, give chase. I mean, she's in the car. Just, I thought that's what you just said, Claire.
No, she said don't give chase.
Third.
Oh, all I heard was give chase.
Third is meant to give chase, but stay silent. Like,
Rena's just gonna stay off to the side because she has the car that we all are gonna need to get into.
Yeah, because that was the bit I was going to cackle at in about 10 minutes time when you all run outside and go, shit, our ride's gone.
Yeah, Rena's just gonna can watch the car. Like, are they driving?
Yeah, duck.
Do they stick around to see if anyone gets hit, or are they gone?
So the car speeds off. Clarabelle, what's your blood pool at?
My blood pool.
Yes.
I'm not gonna frenzy. I'm at 7. I was smart this time.
Cass?
I'm at 7.
Okay. So not quite close, but there is a lot of blood. And you're both very aware of the large amount of blood that's there. And Lucas looks at you, Clarabelle, and goes, oh. Unexpected. Thank you.
Pain follow.
And there is a weird inky black splat as something leaps out from your shadow and out of the window and into the night.
Oh, there she goes.
Casimir, you're surrounded by severely injured people who have all been shot in the legs.
I'm gonna look to Claire and ask what she wants me to do, since this is technically opposing cold.
As you look down and through and sort of wait to see what she does.
I'm gonna be like, doctor.
Doctor.
Okay, then I'm gonna start just getting to work patching them up.
Wits plus medicine, difficulty 7.
Wits plus med.
During that time, she just looks at Father Lucas and goes, do you see what I mean?
That wasn't us. And given you just saved me, I'm assuming it's not you, or we're both being really fucking cunning.
Ooh, I would love to sound that cunning. I'm not.
I would love to say I was that prepared, but I'm not.
Do you want me to help heal them?
No.
Not like that.
Oh, like what then?
I can remove bullets and sew them up. I can also
stuff. Right, yes,
I is doctor.
And doctor is doctoring. I mean, you're a bit like, I'm normally not removing things. If anything, I'm normally adding things. But
non-lethal is her medicine. So it's fixing up lethal wounds and turning them non-lethal so they don't die.
Yeah. So you stabilize people. Casimir, you are dealing with the worst people, but you're absolutely getting there. It's just there's a lot of people. And Clarabelle, can you make a wits plus medicine roll as well at difficulty 7?
Let's go, Prince.
Da. Hey, I get to use non-lethal, right?
Yep.
Turn their okay.
Because you're doing stabilizing work, not I fixed you.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fix. I just want to give
Yeah,
them fucking
exactly.
time not to die.
Yep.
3 successes.
Nice.
Fantastic. You stabilize quite a lot of people. So Casimir is working on the worst ones who are, you can't stabilize that shit. You have to like cauterize a vein or stop that shit doing that shit. And
Mhm.
Casimir's on the worst cases. You're sort of just generally getting pressure on wounds, all that kind of stuff. And there are other people in the room who are actually medical professionals or dentists or ambulance drivers who are various professions who have had some form of training, who all cooperate to try and stabilize the group that's there. Outside, Tess, you have survived a drive-by and you don't feel any fear. You feel totally fine, which is obviously fine. What would you like to do in this moment of no fear and having survived a drive-by and the car is trying to speed away?
Well, let's lean around the corner, see if I can get a clear shot of it with phone camera.
Good job. Yes, you actually do. Click.
All right, and
So
then when that's gone out of sight on there, I'm given her other activities, would be safe to assume she's got something like a police scanner app.
probably, given your level of paranoia and other things, yes.
All right, so she's going to be keeping an eye out for when this gets reported so I can give a warning that we want to be gone.
Yeah, it got reported in 5, 4, 3, 2, barista. Yeah. You watch as like an APB goes out for your area, basically, of a drive-by shooting. You watch on your app that there is definitely a pin drop, as it were, for this area, and you personally can make a wits plus streetwise roll at difficulty 5 because of your expertise and paranoia in conspiracy theories and such like, to figure out how long you have.
All right. Yeah, switch streetwise. That's 5 at 5. 1.
So you have about maybe 6 minutes.
All right, well,
Maybe 6 minutes.
lean around the corner some more, peering through broken glass, and let them know it's like police in 6 minutes.
This tiny brunette head leans through into the room full of screaming people. You and Father Lucas are sat there, and because of the way you're facing, you can see Tess and watch her. You can't necessarily hear her very well because of gunfire, but you can definitely see her mouthing 6 minutes.
And heck, I'll even sign it over at her. I have no idea if she's learned it yet, but
Try.
I mean,
okay.
she's
not gonna
trying.
get it.
I mean, 6 is pretty obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just 6. Yeah.
I swear I'm legitimately trying to learn. You can ask James. I just don't have enough expertise to get the language yet.
I mean, she's trying to learn Japanese and ASL at the same time, which are not mutually beneficial learning
Yeah,
experiences.
no.
It's like, one of the most complex languages to learn, barring English as a foreign language, and then one of the languages that doesn't get to use any of your default lexicon of your face. So, anyway, Clarabelle, you have 6 minutes. What do you decide to do?
I'll let Cass know that we only have 6 minutes. That it would be best if he left. Because this would have been 2 accidents like this within a span of a week that he would have been at. He needs to go.
I'm gonna go outside, look at Rena, and just have her
Okay.
pull out. Let's
So
go.
you start rallying people up. Clarabelle, what are you doing?
Why am I getting such fright today? What is wrong with me? I am usually never the stage frighty person. I blame James. She looks at Father Lucas. She goes, you want me to stay and keep helping?
I don't think you want to be here when the police turn up. Do you?
I'm not scared of them.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying it involves paperwork.
I'm so used to that. Where do I meet you? Public.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to. He would have immediately thought public as well, because, oh yeah, I'll go alone to a place with somebody who drinks blood. 2 seconds. Matt. Oh. 2 seconds. Here we go. Bryant Park.
Okay. When?
Probably not tonight. I imagine I'll be in a police station giving statements tomorrow night.
Okay.
And just for information, it's the green space behind New York Public Library's main branch, with 4 acres, a cafe, and other food kiosks.
Good. Perfect.
Aren't we technically going to be busy doing training stuff tomorrow?
No. That's the Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Because it's I'm sorry. I just put it there.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'll see you there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This wasn't me, though. And if it's not you, then somebody is strictly using your name. They called you by name.
We're not the only game in town. There are other organizations, and we don't rub each other up the right way.
Oh, no. Like, hold on, my bad.
Are you implying they're faking using his name
Yes,
to put him in trouble?
she said
kind of,
no, Father Lucas of the Choir of Apollo. Like, she calls it by name.
Yeah.
They're using you.
I'll dig into it.
Same.
I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Bye. And she quickly leaves. She grabs Hella and leaves.
Okay. Grab Helena. Grab
in the van.
Ted. Everybody pile. Does everybody pile into the van? Du-du-du-du.
No, that looks really suspicious. So I'm going to walk with Helena, the doctor getting in the van with an injured Tess would be very believable in a private ambulance.
There you go. Good catch. Good catch. So you leave in one direction, they leave in the other direction, and you meet up a block away, kind of vibe.
Yes.
Right. Good catch. Because otherwise, that
You
would
ain't catching me slacking.
That would have shown up on CCTV, and the police would be like, "Huh, that popular, well-known witchy girl who owns that shop down there."
Wrong. The task necklace has me in a different appearance.
To people.
No.
Does the CCTV see horns?
Oh no, true. It isn't just.
She
people.
specified. She specified it changes it. Only those with extreme mind powers, i.e., her, can see what it actually is.
Yeah. So, anyway, sorry, my brain went obfuscate for some reason straight away, which is completely open to
no, this
CCTV
is mage.
cameras. No, not yet. So you disappear and re-aggregate up a block later, and rally up. And as you get together, your phone goes.
We got 3 phones. We all pick up our phones.
There's 3 phones! Yeah, everybody picks up phone at the same time.
Your Clarabelle.
Oh,
Clarabelle,
fuck.
your phone goes.
Pick it up. Hello.
And you don't hear anyone speaking, but what you can hear is a really loud American muscle car style engine rumbling at high revs.
I'm assuming this is my burner phone. Because the other one's
The
hacked by
number-
Merc and
When you check
Ezra.
whose number this is, it's Pain.
Oh, okay, she picks it up and just listens.
Yep. And then you notice that it's doing a feature on the call, which is like show my ride. It's like a the track my ride kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Tracking mine or tracking hers?
Tracking hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you can see that it is moving away to the west.
I instantly share it with Sonia.
Okay. Sonia was like, what's this?
Quick rundown. Went to go to the meeting, got shot the fuck up. They targeted both of us. It's not the cult that's doing it, it's someone else. Pain is with them, they're tracking.
Got you. Meet us there? Question mark?
Yes. Yep, bring puppy.
Okay.
And kitty.
Loaded for bear.
Oh, bear too.
She didn't mean that, but yeah. Yeah.
Like a big hairy man, or
No. So
your best friend.
you
Load it. No, yeah, load
do
it.
you,
Not
I take it you
not
give
the tank load, as in come prepared in case
Yes.
there is a okay.
yes, and I take it you give Renna the directions so she can drive.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my phone
Right.
like through the opening so
Yeah.
she can see it.
Just sort of leaning through.
Yeah, no,
As
just kind of
Renna-
just hey, girly pee, here, follow, go.
Yeah.
Turn the sirens on.
Girly
Go.
pee.
Flicks on the blues and twos and picks up the radio and shouts for you all to be quiet for a moment.
Mhm.
And calls in saying, private ambulance, November 35. We have a blues and twos for private patient on the bridge, heading west in case any police are en route. And she clicks off the radio and hangs it back up. The power of having an ambulance is really obvious, but it also is really obvious that it's an ambulance.
Mhm.
So you barrel along and you watch the tracking on your phone. They get close to, and this is where I'm going to actually have to zoom out because while I set this in New York, I don't know New York incredibly well.
Once it looks like once
Um,
the tracking shows her like 2 miles out, I'll tell her to turn off the siren.
Okay, so you quickly start catching up as their vehicle has had to go, because the way New York is sort of like weird one-way system loops, has had to go, hold on, down 9th Avenue and then turns, go back up 10th Avenue. I think. Yes, up 10th. Sorry, I'm looking at maps here. I'm just going down 9th and then turns onto West 31st. And I'm sorry, Americans, I'm not used to roads that go in squares. I'm used to roads that go in same directions, but I weirdly can follow. But yeah, you can all, if you wish, make an intelligence plus streetwise roll to figure out where they are going. Difficulty 6.
Yeah, I'm not making that.
Hey, you never know.
I guess what if I had my mic on? Streetwise and what, James? I'm sorry.
Intelligence and streetwise. Difficulty 6.
One success.
Specialty? Illegal activities? Question mark.
No, not illegal activity.
Got a 3.
They just did a shootout.
Nice.
Illegal activities.
No, it's not. That part would have been earlier had you been stood outside. That would have definitely applied. Very applied, in fact.
Vigilante justice.
4
Hey.
successes.
Dang.
1, 3, and 4. Let's go.
Okay. So, Tess is the first one to shout out. They're going for the tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
But, and this is the good part, Casimir, you realize that you can head them off if you go down the 9th Avenue hard right turn. And it is not a fun right turn. And
on a dime.
And catch them in the Lincoln Tunnel, but you will be physically in the Lincoln Tunnel.
So let's do that. I'm telling Rena that. Hard right. I actually just grabbed the steering.
Wait. He hard writes this.
Yeah. There wasn't enough time to say it. I just had to grab the wheel and.
Okay, so since she's doing that, you gonna tell the rest of us, Cass?
Fuck no, you guys don't need to know. I'm busy making sure we get there on time. As soon as we make the right turn, I'm gonna shout. We're gonna head them off. We're going the opposite direction to hit them on the other side.
Flick the lights on. I'm gonna reach up and flick the freaking lights on.
Okay, so after you recover yourself from being splattered against the side of the van on the inside, as inertia continues one way and the van tries to go the other, you pry yourself off the wall and turn on the blues and twos, and you are paneling down the road. You are actually catching up because, funnily enough, cars are getting out of the way. You can easily and Rinna, while not the best driver, is still a competent and, more importantly, drives ambulances, knows how to drive an ambulance, so is not losing control of this high-sided, top-heavy vehicle as it wings its way around corners. There is a moment where it's a two-wheeled ambulance, and it is very, very stressful because it's like there's that floaty moment of uh-oh, and then it sort of rights itself back down. But yeah, you are speeding along, and in front, suddenly, as the roads start to merge together, there is a black sports car with, big American muscle style car. Tess, you recognize it. It's the same number plate.
Yeah, I pointed out that's the one.
Perfect. Rena, act like you're gonna pass it, and then on the phone to Payne, I'm gonna tell her to grab the wheel and force it to ram into the ambulance like an accident. And then I'm gonna break Tess against the wall because I already know this is about to go really bad.
I was gonna say, because this all happens real quick because obviously you're traveling at really high speed, so the ambulance is like, and Payne's like, oh well, she told me to do it.
So
and
the idea is it's not paying. They're not paying attention, and they run into the ambulance that's trying to pass. Yeah.
So a hugely powerful American muscle car goes into the ambulance. And then I'm gonna roll for Rena's driving because she's a good driver. She's not a great driver, and it just got hit by a muscle car at 70 miles an hour or so.
She's a good driver in my heart.
Muscle cars are great for speed, not good for taking impact when they're the one causing it. They crash like a motherfucker and flip.
Oh yeah, they're crashing. You might be too. Holy shit,
baby,
she got one.
Let's go, girl.
We didn't flip.
Well, so the muscle car smashes into yours. Into your van, your sort of ambulance van thing. Tess, you are suddenly very glad of Clarabelle's hand holding you in place as the entire ambulance attempts to do something you're not sure what, but you very much feel like your stomach just tried to become one of your other organs very quickly, and you're like, oh, that doesn't feel right. Your inner ear is going.
Yeah, the downside of actually having a functional circulatory system.
Yes, it's like, oh no, I have actual
vertigo.
Fluids. Your bladder clenches. But the ambulance bounces and is like doing this as it wobbles and nearly smashes into a pillar, but hits into some big water barrels and stops. The muscle car, on the other hand, give me 2 seconds. I need to check how they do. And I'm going to do this in the dice roll, so it's nice and public. Not accidentally paste in the link for something earlier. Right, here we go.
Come
Come
Make it
on.
impossible. Come on, Pain. Don't let them grab the wheel.
Roll a
Come
0.
on, Pain.
No.
Oh. So they crash.
Mhm.
It's just not like they were always going to crash.
Mhm.
It's just how bad is the crash is the difference. So you smash into the rain barrels, so do they, and their engine dies, and there is a sudden moment of weird silence, and then. And like as cars zooming past, the sound of traffic going in both directions, and then from outside.
Can I see them now that there's like this big wreck? I'm looking for
Well,
cracked
you're
windows.
in the back still,
I'll crawling up front.
right?
She'll be
So
fine.
you're crawling up front. Casimir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna curl up into a ball. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out and keep the.
You push out the
Well,
back doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna push out the back door
Yeah.
and I'm gonna attempt to. I mean, I'm gonna look at the car. They're trying to start
Yeah.
it. I don't know if they have
So
any more
you push
weapons.
out
We
the
got
back
one.
door. Push out the back door and turn around. Tess, what are you doing?
Wobbling and trying to just regain equilibrium at the moment.
So you brace yourself and are just like, Right, absolutely fair. Rena is currently pinned in place by a very large pile of airbags and a steering wheel column that she is slowly pushing out of the way with a grinding noise. And there is a very confused looking third, fingers into the roof of the van, looking really fucking surprised. Like,
Oh, I thought third was
There's
up
like
following the
cars
car.
never again.
no,
Just her. Third. Demon
she
them.
leapt down onto the roof of the ambulance. If you'd rolled, that would have ended very badly for her as road pizza.
Third.
Road
Demon
she's
them.
like-
Demon them.
She's like,
Free dollies.
sort of clenched on. And she sort of tries to shake herself free. And now we're going to roll initiative, please. So I'm gonna go and dig that back out. It's been a hot minute.
Fuck if I
I
know.
believe
I don't
it's
remember.
Dex plus wits. It's Dex plus wits, but give me 2 seconds.
Does celerity count on that?
Yes, celerity counts as part of your dexterity pool, as long as you're not using it for multiple actions. Is the caveat.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
also
so it's
have-
Dex plus. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the. God, there's. I hate the fact that there's been two different ones. So, for clarity, there have been two different initiative systems, and I believe the last time we used this total successes of rolling your Dex plus wits at difficulty 6 to decide what the initiative order was. So I'm going to quickly put a Google Doc in so I don't forget who's who and
Can
who's acting when.
haha gotcha wits count towards it? Since it's getting the upper hand and advantage on catching someone off?
Yeah,
in
I
favor
think
of you?
gotcha. Yeah,
Also-
I think gotcha could count. Yeah.
I have a specialty for lightning reflexes since I'm attempting
Oh yeah,
to
yours
act.
100 lightning reflexes explicitly is definitely for initiative.
And Tess is just Tess.
Tess
You
is
got
No,
this,
best.
Tess.
you're a perfectly useful human.
I mean,
I got
you just
5
saved
successes.
all of our asses.
Yeah, you sure did. If you hadn't told us that dude had guns, we would have been peppered with bullet holes.
With
Hey,
cheese.
we
5
tied-
successes. Let's go. We tied.
Right, hold on. So Clarabelle and
Cass for
Cass
5.
have both got 5. Right, okay. Tess is 3.
2.
2? Okay.
Wow.
2. Hold on.
Come on, third. Come on, third.
Is nope. Third did not do very well.
Oh.
She's probably a little shook up.
Yeah, she almost became a road threetza.
That is
third
one
to
of the
go
most
chase the car.
disgusting. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay, I'll make it on this one. You dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Well, she can't really chase a car on foot or
Yeah.
on crawl. 2 seconds.
Bullshit, I've seen that bitch jump from fucking roof to roof.
Yeah.
But not against American muscle. I don't know.
Oh dear.
don't-
Right, hold on. Okay. And
Okay, Model's going to freak out for a second, so you guys don't.
Okay.
Okay. And just for the audience earlier, Tess scared the absolute crap out of me because it looked like she'd fallen over and broken her neck. But no, it was just the model tracking decided to make it look like that and didn't actually hurt herself. So that's why Tess felt the urge there to explain before I had a freak out. Because I'm not used to VR models. So there we go. Okay, I've sorted out the initiative. Right. You will be excited to hear in a second when I've finished sorting this out. That you, funnily enough, you're going first, Clarabelle and Casimir, but something I am going to explain first.
I didn't use celerity in my initiative, by the way.
You didn't, correct?
Did not.
Yeah.
Did not.
Didn't-
Right. So, importantly, mechanically, how celerity actions work, okay, is celerity actions all happen at the end of the combat round.
Mhm.
Okay? Now, what that means is... 2 seconds. They will still happen in sort of initiative order, just so that there is an order and it's not just a giant melting pot. However, basically everybody does their first actions and then we go to celerity actions at the end of the round. It's effectively like adding an extra round just for those people with celerity, right? In this case. So, first things first, declaring actions, because we declare actions in reverse order. So, Pain is going last, therefore declares first.
Dang,
So
poor Pain.
is going to try and do that. In fact, he's actually going to do this. Third is going to do this. Tess, what action are you doing this combat round?
Well, I mean, we know that the people in the car are hostile. Maybe not us, but just in general. So she's going to pull out her stun gun and just kind of peek around the doors there.
Okay. So basically a holding action, yeah? In case anybody comes at you.
Yeah, just ready your weapon
Yep.
and hold on.
Okay. One of them is going to attempt to get out the car. Another one of them is going to attempt to get out the car. And another one is going to try and get out the car.
Oh, there's 3 of them?
And then Casimir, you can see figures trying to get out the car. What is your action going to be that you declare?
Populated, did you say the street was? Is it pretty busy or?
Well, it's the Lincoln Tunnel. There's a lot of high-speed traffic moving, mostly in one direction, coming up from behind you, going in front of you at speed.
Liam, was his light still going?
Yes.
Okay, so at least they know we're here.
So, Cass,
you know,
what are you doing?
I'm just going to approach the car. I was thinking of doing obtenebration to scare them, but I don't.
So,
wanna
are you
be
going to
too
go
obvious.
up to the car and like
Well, yeah, I'm gonna just try and grab the two of them are coming out on one side of the car, yeah, so like a passenger and
Probably,
the back
yes.
seat. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the side that has the two guys coming out of it, and I'm gonna attempt to grab them, but
Grab both, yeah?
yeah, it's
Okay.
fine handle
And
if I can.
Clarabelle, what's your action going to be?
Free action. I don't know if it counts. I'm gonna scream loud enough that my voice can be heard, at least to the car next to me.
Uh-huh.
And then first celerity action, I'm gonna spend a blood point in Voice of Madness.
Well, hold on. Just declare your normal action just now. So the way actions work is you declare your normal actions, and celerity happens at the very end. So we'll cover celerity at the end. It's not like you get 3 actions in a round in one blob.
Last time you had me
So-
declare them all, but celerity was its own thing, but you had me declare them all at the
Yes.
same time.
Right. In which case, we'll declare them all at the same time now.
Yeah, I'm
and then
not
I'll
trying to
track
do them all. It's
No, right. Okay, that's fine.
declaring.
Right, that's fine. Okay, so celerity action. Sorry, your normal action first. Declare
It's-
that one first, and then tell me what.
That's screaming as if I'm hurt. I just was in a wreck, but I want to scream loud enough that the car next to me can hear my voice. Like I'm screaming
Okay.
like poor third taught me to scream.
Like
Okay.
bloody
yep,
murder.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what are your celerity actions that you're declaring?
Voice of Madness, so spend a blood point.
And is that your only celerity action?
If it fails, if it fails, no, actually, regardless whether it passes or fails, I'm going to use the passion after that to heighten their sense of fear to max.
Okay. Rock and roll. So, resolving in first order, the first action that happens is you scream as if you're hurt. You do so very loudly. This is very, very audible. The next action, Casimir, you approach the side of the car where there's 2 guys or 2 people trying to get out, and you go to grab them. So, because you're attacking 2 targets, you have to make 2 attack rolls by splitting your dice pool. So, dexterity plus brawl, which is what?
Fuck my face. I'm gonna spend a blood point, and it's gonna be for dexterity. I have 5, 0 brawl. So
Okay.
it's gonna be
are
what,
you boosting
2 and-
your dexterity?
or you said it's split between the 2, yes? Like
Yeah, so
since
basically what I'm saying is, what are you spending the blood point for?
well, I have
boost.
0 brawl, so I'm trying to up
Right.
my dexterity.
Right,
'Cause
that's
I'm
fine.
splitting
So
it.
your dexterity is 1 higher for the scene. So you take your dice pool total, and what we do is we divide it by 2, effectively, but we round down. So your what is your total pool?
Oh, I not even. Can I take back the blood point then? Because it's gonna be 2.5. I have 5 dex.
Oh, right, yeah. Then don't spend the blood point. But then your first dice pool is 2. Your second dice pool is 2. So the difficulty for a grabby thing is only 5. So this is just a grab. This is not using vicissitude.
Correct.
Right.
I'm just trying to get hands on them to start.
All right.
Do you want me to roll it twice?
Yes, please, because you've split your actions.
Botched. And
Okay. So you
Awesome,
reach in
success.
as they try and open their doors, and one of them didn't actually unlock their door yet. So when you grab them, you mostly just go dung and like slam them into their own door. The other one, you actually physically drag out the window, and it is I'm gonna have to pick one here. It is a woman in a yellow leather jacket that you pull out of the car against her will, somewhat. But you've got a hold of her. Then the guy on the driver's side kicks open the door and gets out wearing a blue leather jacket. and is just sort of like looking around. He's had to pull like steering column off of himself and kick the door open. The yellow jacket woman is just sort of caught by the jacket, and then the guy who you actually failed to get hold of opens the door and gets out successfully. Black leather jacket. Then Tess, it's your go. Conveniently, there's a guy who just got out the driver's side and is stood there facing the wrong way because there's
Get
a
him, Tess.
screaming
Get him.
woman in the front of an ambulance. So, would you like to leap and stun gun said person?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That would be Dex plus Brawl. 2 seconds. I need to look up stun gun actually because I don't think I've.
I'm not sure it's
weapons
actually
together.
called out explicitly on there. There's a section for electrical damage, but I don't recall what the voltage is on those.
What's
I'm
voltage
going
on your
to-
stun gun, Clarabelle?
On mine?
High. I believe.
I just was
Hi.
thinking like they actually have one, so what is it?
10,000 volts. It's a high grade.
There you
one.
go.
I meant to put
Cool.
someone on their ass if they hit me, and I have hit.
Right. So.
Easier
I've
than you
had to
peek in the
use it.
microphone.
I've had to use it. Hold it on them for a second, and that motherfucker hit their knees. Although, to be fair, I hit them in the side of their neck, so.
That's the best
Yeah.
spot to hit them.
Even from here, this is probably like either like leg or middle.
Hey, I have found it. Right, hold on. That is not right.
Are you sure?
Right, hold on. No, it's definitely not right because it's using numbers like 30. So it's incredibly wrong.
That's a lot of damage.
It's really not that.
Are they kindred or not? That's the first thing you need to know.
They are kindred, yes.
It doesn't affect them.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it affects ghouls and mortal characters. Some other supernatural, but has no effect on kindred.
Well, that
Okay.
makes sense. They don't got no nervous system.
Yeah, they don't have
So-
an active nervous system.
So Tess, you leap forward and taser the guy, and nothing happens. Which is a very good clue that they are in fact kindred. So congratulations.
So
You've
the reasoning is kindreds do not have a psychological systems that stun guns, electrical currents would disrupt.
Right.
That's from
that might
the
explain why I
weapons
can't
book.
find it.
Yeah, it's in the
I
weapons
wish
book.
I had that. Yeah. I
so
don't
of
have
course
that
they,
open right now.
I got you.
So of course they argue against the core book too. That throws everything.
Yeah.
That's something that's been going on for a lot.
It takes a
here.
village. We got
Yeah.
this.
Yep, absolutely. So you leap forward and stun gun a guy who ignores you. Third leaps from the roof of the ambulance onto the roof of the car. And then Payne actually he's out. Payne in a weird blob of shadow inside grabs hold of the guy who's still trapped inside. The guy that you failed to pull out of the car, who then tried to get out of the car, has then been grabbed and pulled back into the car by an inky black shadow.
Covered in
Then-
water. Jealous.
Yep. Then we get to Clarabelle's celerity action, Voice of Madness.
Bam.
Oh,
How many people do I affect?
I don't
Well,
know.
I got
How many
all
people
of
do you
them.
affect?
dang, 6.
It's
Oh,
one,
okay. Yeah.
one target per success.
Well, congratulations, you've hit all 3 of them. What's
Fuck
the
those
effect?
guys. Voice of Madness. By merely addressing the victim aloud, the Kindred can drive a target into fits of blind rage or fear, forcing them to abandon reason and hire throughout. Victims are plagued by hallucinations of their subconscious demon and try to flee or destroy their hidden shames. She wants to fear them into running into oncoming traffic.
Okay,
Ooh.
and do they get to resist? Is there a resistance roll?
The player spends a blood point, makes manipulation plus sympathy, diff 7, blah, 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 blah. Although all victims are listening, must be listening to the vampire's voice, affected victims fly immediately into a frenzy or blind fucking blind fear like the fire check.
Yep.
Thing.
Yep.
Kindred or other
The rot
creatures
Shrek
capable,
thing,
thank you, capable of frenzy, such as lupine, make a frenzy check, or the wrote that fucking fire check at storyteller's choice as how they are affected at a +2 difficulty to resist the power. Mortals
So they
are
do get to
automatically
resist.
affected. Yep.
Right. So they do get to resist. I am going to roll their resistance.
With a +2 to
although
their
it-
difficulty.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why it's
technically
not going to be. It's not going to be very easy. Let's put it that way.
And you only get 2 of them, don't you? Because the third guy got dragged back into the car, so
Yeah.
he probably doesn't hear anything.
He can be afraid. He can hear it. He just can't do anything about it right now.
Well, he's going to be
being
double
smothered.
afraid. He's in the living shadows, being madness.
Yeah. So let's see. They are going to be rolling on that. At
I must also
difficulty.
roll, so I need the difficulty.
Roll what?
Mine's
Sorry.
lower. Mine's 2 lower than what it would be.
Oh,
They get 2 higher,
theirs
I
is
get 2
8.
lower. So
Theirs is 8, so that makes yours 6.
no. What it was,
4.
they get a +2. What it is normally, they get +2, I get -2.
You get 4, they get 8.
Okay. And that's... What the fuck is that for me? What? I don't know how to do that check. What's that check?
Courage? Oh, Brocktrick, 2 things. I will take that out.
This is getting intense.
Oh my god.
I just
Please
wait.
on the rules.
They have 2 people being held. Let's make the other guy run into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, I'm not letting this girl go. She's getting...
It is a courage roll. That's it.
Let's go, Courage.
So Courage.
The first one passed.
Dang.
You know what? False. I'm gonna spend a willpower to auto pass it. Because it's a virtue
Okay,
check.
that's fine. Nice. They are not spending willpower because they were not expecting to be screamed at by the raw stuff of their nightmares. Oh, one of them failed.
Chicken!
So, the woman in yellow you grabbed, so it's the guy in black, panics when he hears you scream, and instead of his celerity actions, which he was taking, he is going to default into running away.
What's his path/humanity? Because my next
his-
is passion.
Yeah, his path rating. His path rating is 4 currently. Because you're going to amp that shit up on one target, and I'm guessing you're going to pick the target that ran away.
Yes.
Just make his heart explode.
If you had one that was still beating, that would probably be useful.
Yeah. I like. Oh my god!
I mean, he's going to be running for a long time because 6 successes.
It's like what a year.
While he-
Into
while he's-
oncoming
yeah.
traffic.
So I'm just going to give a little roll here at a very high difficulty for how his running away into oncoming traffic goes.
Also, 3 months of fear if he survives.
Well, yeah, that isn't. No, it's not 3 months of fear. It's 3 months of rot
Running
shrek.
into tra-
3 months of
It is-
I am on fire and
yeah.
I need to get out of here.
It's
3
the
months of running into
psychological
traffic.
equivalent. Yeah.
Ooh.
So he is going to roll 6 dice at difficulty 10.
Oh,
That
oh! Not even
So,
a fail of box.
Um,
Robot!
as as he turns to run, and he gets he gets into the second lane, and you're watching as a big rig just goes,
Oh, yes.
and there is a splatter as limbs just explode everywhere. This truck is carrying like big concrete, because all trucks are carrying big heavy loads, you understand, in cinematic moments.
Yes.
This one's
Mhm.
carrying a huge
They're always-
concrete cylinder and like hits him, and limbs come flying off, and the truck skids as it's like, oh my god, there's blood everywhere. I've hit someone, and skids and jackknifes into the tunnel, starting to jam up traffic.
Yes.
Because of course it does, and the concrete cylinder clunks and rolls off the side, because of course it does, and starts rolling until it smashes into a car.
It's one less
And you watch,
Oh my
you watch
god, Claire.
you watch a head tumble into the road and then wither like it's been dead forever, like a mummy. So that's your two celerity actions.
That's one less masquerade we
yep.
gotta deal with.
So the woman in yellow is going to try and stab you, Casimir.
Oh, she's flirting.
I mean, she can go right
mean-
ahead. I'm gonna let her.
She has
Who
no
cares?
idea of the horrible mistake she's making. But
Because that just is
it
gonna
what
make
it
my
is.
next roll easier.
Yep. So she hits with her first celerity action. I'm just going to do
Okay.
both celerity actions since this is the only ones for the rope for just now.
Did she
What's up,
pass
Claire?
her rope? Did she pass her check to not be feared?
Oh, for the
Yeah.
fear?
She did. She was the one that passed.
She rolled a 1, and then the other guy
Yeah, she got
botched.
one success, and the
She
other
got
guy went,
so
nope.
lucky.
So she hits twice. Now the damage she gets is therefore 3 plus. Right, hold on. 2, 3. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Let's roll. 5 dice at difficulty 6. So Casimir, because
Yes, sir.
you are a kindred, you can soak lethal damage because you don't really have organs as such anymore. So, what is your stamina?
5, and I have a specialty. Do or die.
Okay. Fantastic. So, you're going to, in a moment, roll your soak roll, i.e., how much damage you absorb. So, currently, she may cause 4 health levels of damage on her first knife attack as it goes to sink into your chest. I would like you to roll your stamina at difficulty 6 with your speciality, because I think being stabbed in the chest definitely counts as do or die.
2
Okay,
successes.
You take 2 health levels of damage. Importantly, in your case, because you are a complete weirdo, instead of it being instead of you going -0, -1, you go -0 +1 because you like pain. Pain is your friend.
I always wondered, how do I mark that in the sheet? Just
So on the bottom right hand side where you see health levels, yeah,
yes, bruised, hurt,
All you
injured,
do is
wounded.
you've crossed out the first 2, but in your case where it says a negative number, you just take a positive number because your system gets amped up by being violent.
Neat.
Okay. And then in a second, you're going to need to roll again because she is
Yes.
stabbing you a second time. So
Cool.
that is 1 dice higher. So that is 6 dice at difficulty 6. Oh, she rolled well.
Ooh.
However, bear in mind, you now have a +1 to your dice pool because of your amped up system.
So I'm at 6.
Correct.
Specialty. Is it still just difficulty 6?
Still difficulty 6, yes.
6. Can I willpower?
No, it's a soak roll. You don't get to willpower.
Oh,
soak
yeah.
rolls. Yeah.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Totally.
3.
So you take 3 health levels of lethal damage. Okay. Now, just a reminder, so you knock off the next 3 boxes, okay? What health level are you now at?
Wounded?
Which has what negative number next to it?
It's a -2.
So you are now at +2, so you should have 5 health boxes crossed off, correct?
No. So I was bruised
You
and then
took
to
2.
hurt. Yes.
Yep.
And then 2
And then
more
another
puts me
3.
at wound. Oh, 3. My bad.
3 more.
Yes, sir. You are correct. Then I am mauled.
Which is minus what, normally?
That's still -2.
Right, so you would be still at +2. Right. Now,
Splendid.
as she just, like, in a frenzy of freakishly fast movement, beyond almost the speed your eye can see, she goes... And when you smile, she looks really fucking worried. Now, just to round out this round, Tess, as far as you're aware, you ran up behind a guy, tasered him, and then he ran into traffic in the shock of you tasering him.
That's pretty amazing.
Like,
That's scary.
Like, you can't see the fact that Clarabelle is like going mental powers because she's in the cab. You're just stood there, tasered a guy, and he just went like it was the worst thing in his life and ran straight into traffic and died.
And just out of curiosity, considering how bad that roll was for him, just how much of the splash zone was Tess in from that?
Oh, you got some spatters. Yeah.
Oh, Tess.
I mean, the splash zone was not small. Putting it bluntly, it was a large splash zone. There are parts of the brickwork and pigeons that will be picking people out of their teeth.
Congrats for your first kill.
So, yeah. As far as you're
Congrats.
concerned, yeah.
You
it
just
does
killed
feel
that
like
guy
it's
with the
your first kill.
taser.
And in the car, there are lots of horrible screaming and rolling noises, or there would be, if any noise would leave the cloud of inky darkness that is inside that car right now. So, let's see. The next round is starting. And there's only the women. Only the women that cast holding. So we will declare in reverse order. Pain is going to continue grappling the person in the car. Third was going to try and get the guy in the black, but apparently doesn't need to do that now. Third is going to help Pain in the car, actually.
Oh,
Dolly time.
Tess, what are you going to do with your newfound super taser?
That's kind of. So she's not frightened by what she's pulled off, but she's still in a bit of shock at this. So she's just kind of. She's gonna lose her turn off on this. She's just stare at the taser, stare at the mess, wipe her face off, laying like what the hell?
Okay. Right. Okay.
Super taser.
Right. That's fine. He's dead, so we're just gonna throw him out.
his turn is
very
over.
dead.
His turn is over for good.
Yellow is gonna stab on Casimir. He is stuck in car. He's gonna fight Pain.
Good luck.
Or attempt to. Casimir, what are your actions going to be? You feel really amped up.
We're gonna just drag. So I've never been in this. We're just outside the tunnel. Are we in the tunnel?
No, you're in the tunnel, underground.
I'm gonna drag her to wherever the least visible spot from the road is, whether it be behind the cars or behind. Yeah, there's probably like a barrier and then a sidewalk.
Yeah, you crashed into the water barrels and there's like a sidewalk way through the tunnel there. So you're gonna like run over to the the sidewalk bit and do what?
Can I just like in an attempt to like roll over it, just fucking smash her over the side of it?
Oh yeah, so you're just like leaping over the barrels and smacking her into the wall.
Pretty
Like,
much.
full body slam. Old
Like,
school. Okay.
Both getting us over it, but also like smashing her into the nearest surface.
Yeah, no problem at all. Clarabelle, are you still using celerity? I'm assuming
Yeah.
so. What would you like to do?
Follow me.
Follow you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with my main action, since I still
Yep.
got my phone in the other hand,
Yep.
hit dial on Sonya and tell her to bring a spare private ambulance for transport,
Okay.
since she's on the way.
Okay. And for your other two?
First action, get the fuck up out the goddamn ambulance. I'm assuming through the front fucking smashed windshield.
Yeah, the tiny fragments that remain, yes.
And after Casimir.
Oh, and following Cam.
Like, yeah,
Yes.
follow after.
Yep, and then your final... do you have two celerity or one celerity?
I do. I have two.
What's your second one?
She's still holding the dagger?
Yep.
Dominate and tell her to drop the dagger. Drop being the command word.
Okay, so we are going to resolve in initiative appropriate order. The very first action that actually happens is you phone Sonya quickly and say, bring a spare ambulance. We're going to need pickup. Hang up. Then the next action that happens is Casimir leaps over the ambulance, sort of crashed area with her in hand, and tries to smash her off the ground. So this is a dex plus brawl plus your current wound level bonuses. And it is
7.
difficulty 6.
Casimir. Casimir. Casimir.
It is only going to be
Yeah,
bashing
yeah.
damage, but it might be a lot. We'll see.
That's fine. We just mostly
you
wanted
may-
to.
You may willpower.
Cool. Sorry, it was
Yes.
difficulty 5 or 6.
6.
It's 6. Yeah.
6, and then bye willpower. No specialty. Woo! Let's go. 4 successes.
Okay. So you now roll your
Roll
strength plus your bonus plus
Mhm.
3 dice. Because that's what's called the extra successes from hitting. You only ever require 1 success to hit unless it's resisted. So you get 3 plus your strength.
I'm also going to use my specialty because it's grapple. Yes. No. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
It is
Why
grappling.
not?
Sorry, I had to open a hot water bottle for my other half. It was off.
You're good. You're a
Hi,
good
sexy.
man. So strength plus block.
No,
Plus brawl.
strength. No. You've already rolled to hit. You've done that. Right?
Okay.
You got 4 successes. And this is an important education in how combat works. Doesn't happen a lot, so it's good, right? It's hard to get to grips with. So when you got your 4 successes to hit, you only need 1 to spend 1 to hit the person, right?
And that's where the plus
The
3
remaining-
is.
That's the plus 3 because you hit them extra hard or extra well. So it's like an accuracy, right?
Jesus.
Then
4 plus
you-
3 plus 2. Whoa.
Yeah. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 is
That's 9. Okay.
at difficulty 6.
At difficulty 6 with specialty.
No specialty on the damage.
Oh,
roll. You don't get
gotcha.
speciality on damage rolls.
4.
Right? And then she gets roll her stamina.
Roll a
That's
0, you yellow suit fucker. Botch. Get splattered on the.
Well, she fails. She takes 4 bashing health levels of damage
Ouch.
as you slam her into the ground. There's a and dust billows out like in a concentric ring and washes over things nearby. If you were a person who breathed still, you'd be worried about what you're inhaling, but thankfully you don't have to. But huge suplex
Breathing is for
into
suckers.
absolutely. Then it is her go to try and hit you. But I need to figure out she's on her 4th health level. Hold on. I just have to bring up a character sheet for my own reference now, so I can remember exactly what penalties I'm on. 1, 2, 3, 4, -2. Oh, great. So she is going to attempt to stab you, Casimir, because you've not been defensive at all.
Nope.
And difficulty. What? Was it difficult? 5? Yeah, right. Oh, well, he failed to stab you. Clearly being smashed the shit out of was a problem. Is the simple answer. Then it would normally have been the guy in black leather. He's dead. Then it's Tess, who is busy having an internal monologue about how, oh my god, my taser's so powerful, and wiping blood off of her face in shock. Third and Pain do horrible, horrible things with the man in the car, which you can't see because it's pitch black. Then we get to celerity actions. Clarabelle, you are out the ambulance in a flash. You may now use your dominate.
So I have a question. If my status can be used on all social-like roles and dominate counts as command, does that work or no? When
not in this case. They're not part.
Okay.
They're not part of your hierarchy. That's why.
God, that's what I was asking.
If they were, then
and
yes.
their current willpower.
Oh, she has a current willpower of 3.
Pulverizer. Make her drop that
Bye-bye,
shit.
dagger.
Yes.
Darn, Cass, you're not getting
Okay.
any more love stabs.
So, she drops the dagger, and then, in the absence of a dagger, she punches Casimir a bit. Like, ah!
Does
bet
she
they're
have
brawling
potence?
good.
That's the only way I
Well-
could see it being like damaging.
Well, she doesn't really have much brawl. So we're gonna see how badly this goes.
Okay.
Because it might go pretty badly, given she's also at -2. So she had 1 brawl, so she's down to 2 dice at difficulty 4 for just punching you.
Let's see.
She got 2 successes.
Hey, good job.
Hooray! So she lamps you 1 in the jaw. So that will end up being, she gets to roll 3 dice to see if she can hurt you at difficulty 6. She got 2 successes. Now roll your enormous dice pool of stamina plus your wound penalty. No speciality. At difficulty
7.
6. At difficulty
Nice.
6 to see how much you soak.
6 at 7. Wait. Pool of 7. Difficulty of 6.
Yeah.
2.
Yep, the punch just lands on the jaw. You're like, I don't care. The next punch that lands in, thanks to her enormous speed, is going to be difficulty. Where are we? Well, not damage. Difficulty 4 for just landing a normal human punch. 1 success, so she gets to roll some damage. Not a lot. It is
Roll
in fact,
again?
hold on. In a second, it is 2 dice this time at difficulty 6. Yeah, you need to roll your 7 dice pool at difficulty 6 and get 1 success. Take nothing.
I'm about
You
to
got
watch
it.
it.
Hey, look!
Woo! 5. Oh yeah, let's go.
She punches you in the face again, and it's just like, oh, okay. That sort of in the visual that is playing out as Clarabelle leans out that window and shouts, "Drop it!" and the knife clatters to the floor. Her knife drops and the fist balls up and blurs with vampiric speed and goes, and Casimir's chin just doesn't move. He just sort of looks at her.
It's still
And,
kitten
like,
bats.
Nothing happens. And she looks not too happy about that situation. We get to the top of the round again. And I'm just going to note down. Right. Top of the round. Declaring actions. Third and Pain are going to continue the car rumble.
Poor guy.
Tess. Oh, you have no idea.
I bet you're having a great time though. So like,
Time. Oh yeah,
especially
Three's
poor
probably
Payne,
having a
who's
great
been
time.
very lonely.
Well,
And
Pain who has
behaving.
potence high.
Well, and obtenebration. No, shadows are scary.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Tess, what do you want to do?
So
Just
out of game,
take
I
it
know
in.
that this is going to be probably less than desirable, but hey, it's crash
It's
course
fine.
time.
Do it.
And this car is making some. It's rumbling. There's no sound coming out of it. There's no one else around, so. And her fears come. Kind of peek up over the edge and look in and try and see what's going on.
In the car, inside the car.
Yeah.
So, actually, this
Welcome to
is
Kindred
really
Society.
dangerous for you.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
so as you poke your head inside the car into the darkness, you need to make a stamina roll. I need to find out what difficulty actually.
Is it
it's
for? I know Shadow Play for mortals is difficulty 8. I don't know. If...
That would be the bunny, I think. I'm just checking.
Oh.
Hold on.
It's a
So Tess, you
current
might need to be
diff-
embraced
eight.
sooner than we expect.
It's Shroud of Night. I need to go find
Oh.
that. 2 seconds.
Manipulation. Oh no. Let me show.
So Tess, just in case things happen, you want to be a sword, a pinnacle? I got a Malkavian on standby.
I think we talked about Pinnacle. Just get a matching set there.
Yeah.
Okay, Darius can eat my ass later. Help.
He has before. Why not now?
Right? What a reunion.
What's your stamina, Tess?
Oh, I hope she doesn't just die.
As long as she doesn't lose her head or heart, we're good. We'll embrace her.
Yeah, it's just I
What's
know
your stamina, Tess?
It's a 2.
Okay.
Baseline
so you stick your head into the black shadow, and immediately the frigid, cold, suffocating blackness rips the breath from your body.
Welcome to being a kindred.
Welcome to seeing freaky shit.
I would like you to make a stamina roll at difficulty 6 as you fall backwards from the shock, because you were stood up, you went like this, and you go, difficulty 6, please.
Let's go, Tess. Let's go, Tess. I believe in you.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, you are on the brink of death.
Okay.
It is like every ounce of air and energy was sucked out of your body. You're like, oh.
But you won't do that again.
Hold on. You are in fact currently classed as dying. You went straight to incapacitated, effectively by an effect. It's not like steps of damage. You are currently in the sort of I am dying of asphyxiation kind of world.
Is that something that, say, instinctively spending a blood point to heal would just get me out of near death?
Good plan. Would you like to spend your blood point?
Absolutely.
As you reflexively go, "Ah," and you sit bolt upright, and you feel that surge of energy that you weirdly remember from ripping the door off that car wreck. That time it helped that guy. Except this time it's your lungs surging back into action, even though they shouldn't be. They were almost collapsed and crushed by the vacuum of what felt like almost space. And you just...
Teaching Tess
and you
that
now
low
know
point use was
never
good.
to do that again.
Yeah. And that is
Yeah.
why Clarabelle didn't say anything about her about to stick her head in there, because that was a learning experience.
What we learned? She gonna look at you dead ass. What we learned? What we learned?
So, as we go back down the initiative, it is then third and Pain in the car. That continues.
They're not going anywhere.
No, they're
Yeah.
having fun.
Cass, did you hit her again this round?
No, so I just slammed her into the ground as my action.
That was it. And
Yeah.
Yeah, no one else had actually declared any actions yet. You just went right to mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just went straight
sorry.
to
No,
his.
sorry, James.
I am sorry.
She just
I
had a
got-
lot
No,
that
that's
we had to
cool.
do.
That's cool. That was an awesome moment.
Yeah,
I thought
that
it
was so
Yeah.
fun.
We
So
Gucci.
while Tess is doing that, right? Tess does something that we had a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Yellow is going to punch. Sorry, punch, punchity, punch. He's in the car. Casimir, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna body slam old school?
No, I'm going to. How do I go about explaining this? Actually, it's easy. We're just gonna do bonecraft, but very specifically to sever her spinal column so that she's paralyzed from the neck down. Wait, never mind. That doesn't matter. 'Cause she's a kindred.
You could
Keep
just
your hand
rip
in it.
her head
She
off.
can't keep your hand in it.
Yeah.
She can't heal around it. Keeps her paralyzed. You're a doctor.
I'll
You're
go-
holding the wounded.
Right. Yeah.
It's also
We'll
your
do that.
trademark.
We'll do that.
Grab people by spine.
As soon as I said that, I was like, "Oh wait, she's kindred," so the whole paralyzing thing doesn't matter. But we're gonna do that. I'm gonna bonecraft to
Okay,
Dr.
reach.
Spine Handle.
Clarabelle.
Not even necessarily spine handle, just to stop any movement. Can't move if your spine is being helded.
Clarabelle, what actions are you gonna do this round?
Well, in case my buddy there fails, I'm gonna put talons into the lower back, in between her vertebrae, so she can't move. As
Okay,
my normal
and you're-
action,
Yep. And what about your extras?
I will keep repeating it until she's absolutely paralyzed. And if she does end up getting paralyzed in one of those actions, I'm going to slit her throat so she can't scream. You know, oh my god, poor
Okay.
glass. Oh no.
Yeah.
Help the doctor.
Okay, so resolutions wise, it's actually you first, Clarabelle. So
We swapped.
so you go to claw her, make an attack.
Non-lethal. Ha ha
Dex,
ha ha.
Dex plus brawl, non-lethal speciality at difficulty 7.
One lower because of iron claws.
Yes.
And you said Dex and Brawl.
Yep.
Come on, character sheet. Where'd you go?
No celerity bonus because obviously you're doing
Yes,
the
yes,
extra.
yes. I know. All right, bitch. Hey, Casimir, don't.
Ooh. No, I know. I'm not doing anything yet. Don't worry.
Ooh.
I'm not pressing anything yet. I'm just waiting my turn.
Does my Iron Claw speciality work here? Since I'm directly
Yep.
using my claw? Fuck yeah, bitch. Alright. And... Oh, hey, yo, I hit true. You better... I'll fight you. Give me that bitch's spine. 4.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, so your claws latch onto her spine. 2 seconds while I roll her incredibly diminishing pool of dice to try and do anything about this. Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
So your claws latch in, and you drop her to incapacitated instantly. So you have literally paralyzed her.
Fuck that bitch. I'm gonna keep my
Like
hands there just in case.
she goes ragdoll basically.
So that
And
hand's gonna
then
stay there.
Casimir. So you have
I
to follow
already
through.
I
Yeah.
have my roll
However,
already queued up.
And go for it. Did you get any successes?
Six
Fun-
successes.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
guess what? Fun fact too, by the way, if I get 5 or more successes, I can make her ribcage puncture her heart.
Do you stake her with her own ribs?
Do it.
Yeah, we're gonna stake her
Okay.
with her own ribs.
So,
Uh,
Tess, I'm just saying, Tess, as you're lying there, one can only describe the horrifying sounds you hear
sounds.
of
I can
schnick
only.
/ crunch, and you're really glad you can't see what's going on because it's Clarabelle's claws in the upper spine of this person, and then someone's ribs just curling in on their own heart and staking them dead. Given this person was already incapacitated and they've just been staked by their own bones, they're beyond torpor. You just final death them with their own
Oh, fuck
bones.
that guy.
Oh,
we
well,
As
fuck
you
'em.
watch her wither and
Wait.
like
The guy in the car. We need him alive.
Yeah.
and
Good luck.
she just
I'm not
sort
going
of
to tell him to
collapses.
stop.
No, it's okay.
Who wants to go into that car?
I got this. I got 2 more actions.
All right, well, that lady's
So,
dead as shit
then
underneath
it's
us.
the guy in the car. Then she's very dead. Then it's Tess. Tess, you're already dealt with.
Yeah,
Then third and
thoroughly.
Pain. And then Clarabelle, your extra actions.
The first one, I'm gonna use my task necklace to turn into Dr. Herkeby for appearance. A doctor.
Okay, you look like Dr. Herkeby.
The second one, I'm going to rush back to the car and then we need him alive. Get him out of here. That's it. Not opening
So,
the door.
unfortunately, that
Not
Cloud of
anything like
Shadows
that.
does also deaden sound.
Oh,
But are you like stick your head in and like shout at people and things? Yeah.
Fuck it.
Is
Yeah.
Clara?
oh,
All
you're
right,
a little oh.
Yeah. No,
There's a
it's
whole
me.
lag spike there.
Fuck yeah, I ain't scared. I'm not scared of the shadows. The darkness is my friend. Yes. Stick my head in and hey, we
Okay.
need him alive. Get him out of here now.
Okay, so the darkness dissipates as Pain finally gets the message, and there is a torso with a head, and there is some remains in the car, and Pain stands up and just peels the roof of the car open.
Mm-hmm.
And picks the torso up and just jumps out and walks back into the back of the ambulance. And Third is looking at her like,
Hey, Third's got a new friend.
and just sort of scampers after her into the back of the ambulance. Do you all sort of hide in there waiting for backup?
Yeah, wait for backup for the other ambulance.
I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of appear as though I'm. Yeah, I'm doing a doctor. I'm a doctor, you know.
I think Tess
Just
might
to
need to be dragged back
Just to
in
keep
there.
up appearances, there
It's
needs to
okay.
be somebody
I'll
outside
grab
the.
her. Oh great, here goes the lag spike. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I will grab Tess and pull her along.
Okay.
Oh, old man.
Fair play.
Put your ass in
Hey,
the back,
speaking of, has Rena just kind of been hanging out in the car this whole time? We never
Oh no,
included
Rena, in the time it's taken for you guys to do this, which is approximately, by the way, only about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Rena has managed to pull her way free of the car because she wasn't trying to waste blood. Her VT on, let's just be silly with my strength. She was being prepared for a fight. And then she watched you
Girl.
basically body slam the shit out of that poor person. So she stays, she comes round, hoodied up and everything else, and you notice that Payne and Third have actually put a big body bag that's in the back of the ambulance around the torso and zipping it up. And like there's a big wooden, I say wooden, you think it's wooden initially, and then you do notice there is wood in it, but it's actually the gear shift from the car that's through his heart.
Nice.
Hey Tess, I love you. Okay. But we need someone who is injured in a gunshot. Because that's what the that's
Call
what
was.
the ambulance and the call was. So I'm gonna put a few talons rapidly through your stomach. Nothing lethal. Nothing lethal. I will use non-lethal if I have to.
I think Casimir wants to interject.
I was gonna say we could do a little deadening, a little acupuncture to deaden the area where it's gonna get stabbed, but
And just mechanically,
No,
she
Lillian,
is
she will
like a
learn.
mechanically, she is a hair above dying. Any damage is going to toss her back down.
Non-lethal damage. I got you with my blood. Non-lethal. So she's holding you as Dr. Herkeby, like she's holding your neck as if she's trying to stabilize it. You're drinking her blood, and she's holding those gunshot wounds with her fingers so you don't bleed out because you were latched out the back of the van.
The other news that's important to this is, Tess, you didn't take damage. You took a condition. You basically drowned, right? So when you healed, you're sort of like, so you haven't been shot loads. If you had like a heart attack, theoretically you could get up and be walking around. Don't get me wrong. Extra damage just after drowning, not particularly helpful. However, with a doctor in tow, etc., relatively speaking, you are all good. So
aside from these new holes,
apart from these new holes, which are quite painful. However, shortly after, 3 or 4 motorbikes pull up with a black van. It's Sonia and the crew, and they quickly decamp all of you as blue flashing lights appear behind. But one of the things you noticed as they drove in is the two at the back were carrying paintball guns, which is a bit strange. But you notice them paintball gun out the cameras. Like, brrrt, brrrt, and the cameras get blacked out. They decamp all of you and any suspicious things, parts, or part singular, a torso in a bag, fling that in the back of the van and get you guys in the back of the van and speed away as the police start arriving. It gets a bit awkward when the truck when your van has to kind of squeeze past the other vehicles that have sort of stopped behind the jackknife truck and then push past, scraping the sides off against the concrete walls of the median. But eventually you manage to sort of wiggle your way through and speed off to the other side. What you also notice is near the other side, they paintball those cameras before they come into sight range as well, or easy read of the number plates and descriptions as well. And then they turn back round, do a loop, and then head to a different way back into Manhattan. Because it wouldn't be a good idea to go back down the tunnel that's just been closed because there was a huge crash.
So some dude got turned into paste.
On the way, can I use my allies dot to call Franklin, since I know they do all the cameras and technology
100%.
stuff, and tell them to wipe the footage, tell them the date, time, and when it happened, and those cameras need to be wiped. No more footage. Do whatever you got to do.
Yep, and you guys head north to the bridge that crosses to... it's the George Washington Bridge, in fact, I believe. So you head to the George Washington Bridge and cross back over there into Washington Heights and head back down south past the long Central Park Drive to get back to the Iron Tower eventually. But you have survived an encounter. And when you get back to secure holding, and I assume dump out the torpor torso.
Into secure holding.
Secure hold.
Yeah, into secure holding.
Secure parking. Secure holding.
Yeah. Third and Payne seem very happy and gleeful about this whole experience, understandably. But you have potentially a person to interview if you can get them out of torpor. The only problem is torpor depends on your humanity or path, etc. They may be in torpor for some time. However, their body itself and the clothes they wear may in and of themselves be clues. The three of you combined can make a perception plus investigation roll just now as you get back to secure holding at difficulty 8 to try and figure out any immediate clues. Tests included.
Keen eye apply.
Yep. Drop the difficulty to 6 for your. In fact, actually, that'll be the same for Tess as well. Because in fact, no, you spent your blood point, so you currently don't benefit from. Oh no, you refed her actually.
Yeah.
Schools.
So she
Blood
doesn't
points.
die. I was.
Yeah. So it's
My
yeah,
claws
no,
count
exactly.
as lethal damage. I didn't want her to die.
I was doing the mental arithmetic. So Tess, yes, your -2 also applies. You two are on difficulty 6. Casimir, you're on difficulty 8.
I got 1.
Okay.
Perception
Can
investigation.
you use
is
blood
actually
points to
7.
up your knowledge or only your attributes?
Only strength, dex, and stamina.
No, that's fair. And
2.
Dang. That's a lot of 2s.
Yeah.
You got this, Chlorabel.
fuck it, we'll use one more. And you did say my specialty applies, right?
Yes, correct.
Right.
Let's go.
Remind me to fuck my willpower back later. 2.
Hey, everybody
Okay.
got like the same.
Right. So the difference is the different kinds of information you get. So Casimir, what you managed to establish is you know that these people haven't been seen around your part of the city. They stand out, they're identifiable, they were driving a muscle car. Someone would have said something to you at some point because you are very much in with that crowd. Yeah.
Someone took a picture of the car, right? Tess?
Yeah.
I want a picture of that car to show to Callista later.
Yes.
There you
Forward
go.
that over.
Good. Awesome sauce. Tess, you're a conspiracy theorist and New York native. You managed to really quickly put together from your experience with this horrifying incident and the bloody torso that these are not New York native people. They're dressed well, but they're not dressed in a way that New Yorkers would dress. Like, yes, they're wearing leather jackets, but they're not leather jackets in the style that New Yorkers would wear, where there's like a lining and zippy up, and they're more almost Air Force jackety, which is not the sort of more New York wear, where it's a bit more sheer and a bit more practical in a lot of ways. And Clarabelle, you managed to identify that they are roses. You're
Those
looking at
fucking
the
roses.
You're
May I
Yeah.
perception occult for any Sabbat markings or any such thing?
I am not even making you roll. 100% yes.
Damn
You find a Sabbat
K-night ass
brand.
motherfuckers.
You find a Sabbat brand on the breastbone. when you unpick the shirt.
Those fucking bitches.
But who were they
Wait, so if
trying
it's
to
on the
take
breast
out?
bone, do we all see that, or?
Well, yeah. Once Clarabelle goes, hold on a minute here.
Okay.
Oh no, I will rip that. Like once I know Rose, that motherfucker's
Yeah.
getting de-dressed. He naked.
Same.
It's okay.
Sorry, just Casimir just strips off.
Just start.
Hey,
Saying,
I need to. My shirt's like all shredded. This lady kept stabbing me.
oh yeah, no,
Dude.
you have like multiple punctures.
Do
My
me a
shirt's
favor
a red shirt to go with those red
and
pants
go
I have
tell
now.
the Archon I have him a new play toy.
Okay, I don't know who you're talking to right now.
You.
You.
Mister, I'm
which
stripping in the
Archon?
middle of
Archon.
secure park. There's only one
Potter.
Archon. Potter.
I'm stupid.
You said. He's going to report all
Later,
the Camarilla
boss. Later,
fuck-ups to-
Prince. I'm gonna catch you
Go!
later. I'm walking away as she's yelling at me.
Yeah. So Casimir, I would assume, given that you try not to live in an amped up state of horrifying damage, that you're going to spend the, I think, 4 blood points to heal.
Fuck! I can't do that. I have 7 blood points right now.
So what you would sensibly do, perhaps, is
I'm gonna crawl into. I'm gonna heal just enough to not look horrific, and I'm gonna.
Casimir, do you need healing? And she's offering her wrist.
Sure. Just enough to. Down it to.
I can spare 3 blood
Well,
points.
Perfect.
that would clear you. Yeah. So if you drink 3 from Clarabelle, right, that would take you up to 10.
Yes.
Then you would spend, I think you've taken 5 total damage. So down to 5. So just put yourself to 5 and wipe
2
your
for,
damage.
yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
And
And I'm also
over-
gonna ask someone. I need a change of clothes because I got a nice bright red, bloody, holy
someone
shirt.
easily, like 10 in secure holding, just hands you a spare shirt.
Let's go,
I mean,
10.
Given
his
the,
shirt?
given the swords, the number of spare pieces of clothing they have lying around at a moment's notice, just because people spill blue slushies and things, probably, even though they can't drink them. But yeah, so, Tess, I would like you, please, to make a conviction roll at difficulty 6.
So I don't have conviction. What do you mean, conscience?
Conscience, that's the one.
Sorry, he's used to the beast.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. We'll
And
see
this-
about
yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold you out as long as we can, Tess.
Yeah, you make this big deal about, oh, her humanity is the big reason why she's still there. And that's a 0.
No.
Okay. You become a little bit hardened to violence towards Kindred. What you've in this moment, you're sort of like playing the whole thing back in your head, and what you're realizing is that woman got smashed into into concrete hard enough that you saw the ground shake, and she didn't seem that hurt. You saw a guy get Casimir get stabbed multiple times with a huge knife that would have killed anyone outright. Yeah, you've just, and like a guy with his arms and legs torn off who was kind of still going until someone staked him with the gear shift of his own car. You are starting to differentiate the what is acceptable against humans to what is acceptable against Kindred, because they can apparently take a shit ton.
Yeah, I mean, Clarabelle gave a bit of a lesson before about, okay, here's the raw strength difference. This definitely highlighted the,
Oh, yeah.
it's not just strength, it is completely
Everything.
different scale that they're operating on.
Now,
Now you know
what
why
I'm,
she said, "Do you want to get buffed?"
so
Well, she
what I
has an
would
answer now.
Yeah.
I
What I
bet.
would say, apart from that answer, is that going forward, you lack empathy for the injuring of Kindred, right? So, like, as an actual condition, you find it hard to empathize with creatures that can just heal, with creatures that can take stabbing to the chest multiple times and are relatively fine and shrug it off. You can empathize perfectly fine with normal human beings. It is very hard for you to empathize with things that you've now seen survive things that shouldn't be humanly possible.
So is that empathizing on basically just the physical side or across the entire board?
No, physical. It's very much the like if it came to it where, for example, someone of your relatively normal nature, right, and your normal sort of perspective on life would normally hesitate before pulling a trigger against a normal person, because blood, gore, hurting someone, pain, empathy. You don't have that when it comes to harming kindred, because your brain is going, they're not human.
Yeah, this might this will slow you down a bit.
Yeah, it's like, this doesn't count. In the same way that shooting a bear, I wouldn't hesitate if it was charging at me. They're, you've made that start to differentiate between they look like people versus they are people. It used to be they're people. Now it's they look like people kind of move on that moral perspective for you.
But
psychologically, slightly different for like social aspects and everything else, but very much you completely lack hesitation towards violence or harm towards kindred now.
All right.
And that is where we will tail this off, potentially. Casimir?
I just have a question. I forgot. So I just don't remember what's the rule as far as like killing kindred, or because it was like a special circumstances, it's like forgiven.
Your prince allowed it, so you're spared.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about
self-defense. In self-defense is generally assumed to be okay.
Well, and I know that one of the laws is literally like, if you're doing it to save the prince or help the prince, then it's...
No. So you're not supposed to destroy it without permission from one's prince. Claire gave you permission to fuck them up. If anybody asked, if Potter asked or Justicar asked, your prince said, off that bitch's head. You're good.
Off that bitch's head.
Yeah. And usually, to be fair, self-defense is usually a pretty solid reason. I will point out that self-defense usually doesn't cover chasing them down into the Lincoln tunnel and crashing their car.
Proactive
on purpose. It's like the traditional American proactive
self-defense.
We attack them first to defend ourselves. Okay.
But they did take the first shot at us.
Yeah, they did take the first shot.
Absolutely did. And you made sure they took the last shot too.
Yeah.
So at the end of this session, and considering all the downtime activities that have happened, you can all gain 10 XP. And for those who are watching, just so you're aware, if you're a first-time watcher, listener, etc., or aren't on the Discord, etc., a lot of activities actually happen on the Discord between games. Usually about 2 weeks worth of downtime actually happens, and substantial stuff actually happens there. So one, jump on the Discord to actually see what happens between each episode, because quite a substantial amount of stuff actually goes on. But also two, that's one of the reasons why the XP awards are quite a lot higher at the end of each episode, because actually quite a lot of stuff is going on that pushes forward the dynamic and growth of characters. So, thank you very much for everybody watching. We're going to do a quick session of aftercare for a couple of minutes before I hit The Hague, because it is nearly midnight in Scotland. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again next episode, and hopefully we'll see you on our Discord or on Blue Sky. Catch you all later. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice time zone.